Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to our 2-2 edition of the Swiss Week 5 Legend of Zelda Randomizer Tournament 2024 here on SpeedGaming. Tonight, we have a very, very crucial matchup between Hyo24 and cantaloupeme. Both of these runners have 2 wins. Whoever wins this match will automatically punch a ticket into the bracket stages of the tournament. The loser will have to fight for their tournament lives in the play-in race. Hi, everyone. I'm LOZ Cards Fan 23, and joining me on the commentary tonight, we are hoping this seed won't end up being a catastrophe. It's Catastrophe 573. How are we doing tonight?
Thank you, Laz. Best intro I've had all tournament. Yeah, I'm doing great. I'm doing great despite watching that heartbreak of a previous seed. Oh my God, that was, geez. And to last location, the Silvers. I don't want to spoil it for anybody, but wow, it was one heck of a race.
All I have to tell you is you're going to have to watch back in that race. If you love chaos, if you love Wizrobes, if you love insanity, that last race was for you. But now we have a brand new race here, and maybe luck will turn for both of these runners here. Again, it's a very, very important race between these two because they've got 2 wins each. At the minimum, they're guaranteed to be in the play-in race, but they would love to punch their ticket into the bracket stages. And we'll see how this turns out. So, of course, we have got the 3 different types of dungeons. Levels 1 through 6 could be first quest, could be second quest, it could be shapes. Levels 7 through 9 will be one of the other 2 sets that levels 1 and 6 are. So if levels 1 through 6 were first quest, that means levels 7 through 9 could be second quest, or it could be shapes. So keep that in mind. We've also got hearts in the shuffle. We've got a mixed first quest overworld. So that whistle, that recorder, and that power bracelet are going to be much more important than ever. We've also got plus or minus 2 HP on enemies. Not bosses or Ganon, though. They're going to be the vanilla amounts. And, of course, we have got the book that acts as a translator. So if we see our hint shops and we have the book, we might purchase some valuable hints, if it's early enough, of course. The later it is, the less valuable they are.
And a starting item. We're going to start with one of the power bracelet, recorder, or raft. Recorder is a bit more valuable. You know, it opens up some spots and provides some more utility. There's a power bracelet and the raft are good for fewer checks in this mixed quest overworld. We'll see. You know, you could start with anything. Oh, speaking of start with anything, we're starting on an Armos screen.
So we know it's not going to be a free item because that's where our sword is going to be. So we knew that wasn't going to be the free item. But we are close to a couple of other checks here that might have our free item. But if it's not there, it could be where the blue ring shop is, or it could be in next to vanilla level 6. Now, Cantaloupe is heading for the northeast spot with some good screen scrolling, heading for Casino Alley here, but hoping for some bombs from these orange gorillas, but just going to go in through the door. There's our hint, 77 rupees. That could come into play if we can find that book. Hey, that might have been a door per penalty where a Hyo24 was, and if that's the case, they're out of luck. 9 door per penalties, you're losing 15 to 25 rupees, and that's a death in the overworld for Hyo back to start. Yep. And Cantaloupe has found level 5.
So another thing about that hint shop being so close to start is if you want to save scum to get your money back after buying the hints, you can do that when it's only, 1 screen away technically, maybe 2. If you screen wrap like Cantaloupe did, so that's great.
All right, so no drop there, so he's going to have to go down if he doesn't get any progress. Ooh, we've got a lot of orange dart nuts, and this may persuade him to leave. He will leave, but look at this. Hyo has found level 1. Now, the big question is, which set is it? First quest, second quest, or shapes? By the way, we are starting with the raft, which is the least valuable of the 3 items, but keep in mind, the raft is also going to be in the item shuffle. There's a heart container. There is
that's
which
our
is Armos.
item.
Yep.
Not the best, not the worst.
Yeah, certainly not the best, but that does increase our odds of picking up whatever the white sword item is. Cantaloupe finding level 8, and if the first set was second quest, this has to be shapes, because that is definitely not 1Q8.
Well, level 5 had a big group of 4 in the middle, so I'm wondering if it couldn't be second quest first half.
Yep.
Yeah, and also we got level 1 here on the very top row, so that's
Oh, Cantaloupe got
Possibly,
picked off
could be a
by.
D.
Yep, it is possible. We'll know
Yeah,
if we can
that's-
find a map. Well, we do find a ladder block here in this level 1, so that's no good.
One had a shutter blocked dig dogger with a Triforce free on the floor and a ladder one way. So it's ladder blocked one way and recorder blocked another way. So that level 1 is blocked. Usually players want to see level 1 early because it's got
You're
3
right.
items, sometimes 2 items. Easier to dig, smaller rooms, it's faster. Ooh,
Well,
big secret.
that would be the LOZ special. Whenever I'm doing commentary, expect a large secret to be under 70, and that's under 60. So this is definitely a poverty seed once again here. So that's no good for these runners. Now, we do have a cheap candle at 54 rupees, and Cantaloupe is going to purchase it.
The correct candle to take is the first one you see. Usually.
Absolutely, because we haven't found any bonus caves yet. Now we've got the white sword location. Now he's only got 1 heart left, and we've got blue Octoroks. Not the hardest, but not the easiest either, because they did not. Oh, but a clock helps.
Clock, rather.
And he finds some money. We've got 29. That's a bad medium secret as well. So this is disgusting.
Down 1 on the medium secret. Yeah, so the large secret's normally 100. Rolled all the way down to 60.
Yeah, we've got 29 and 59. So yeah, those are all well below the mean. So that is no good. Hyo sees the bad news that the large, quote unquote large, is a paltry 59 rupees.
But if he can just get into that waterfall room. No. Oh, he's taking the any roads. Interesting.
Ooh, one of them takes you to Death Mountain. That's always good.
Yeah, these are nice spaced out. Any roads give you some nice overworld exploration.
Well, when 2 of them are next to each other, they kind of lose their lusters. Cantaloupe finds level 1. Now, he'll find the Triforce, but he'll also find that he's going to be both recorder blocked and ladder blocked of further progression. 2Q9 does open up. It is a casino. Hyo will not gamble with this 59 rupees. Cantaloupe does pick up his Triforce out of level 1, so we are tied in that front.
I would love to see Hyo go 2 screens left of the start screen and buy that candle out of the waterfall. But looks like it's not meant to be.
Probably not, but he may find another candle shop, provided it's not the rare shop, but he also might find a Take Any Cave, pick the candle there. But I can see why, because finding the bonus cave actually could be more beneficial to Hyo, just because this is a poverty seed, but he is going to find some more money. It's the second of the 3 large secrets. He's doubled his money to 118. Distribution, 4 small, 7 medium, and 3 quote-unquote large. Now, Cantaloupe did find a key, and he's found a map. I don't know if he'll be able to grab it. He might be able to with a clip.
Yeah, you can only get halfway in. The map is halfway on the wrong side. But yeah,
right.
Shot.
Yep, but he won't be able to get the map, so he won't be able to do anything else in this level 1. So he's got his Triforce, but that is all. Now, a book.
I didn't see what that book was.
Was it a 4 item in level 1? It must have been, because I certainly didn't see him pick it up. But he's also found level 6. Hyo's found level 3.
Wow, we found a lot of levels. We found 2, 7, 6, 3, and 8. We're like 5 minutes in.
Ooh, nice spare there for Hyo.
Nice bomb, yeah.
That was a nice bomb. That is not easy to do when you miss on the first attempt there.
But I think this is shapes, because I was going to say bait block, but also this looks like the L. So I think 2Q first half is just confirmed now.
Yeah, and that definitely confirms that the second half is shapes, because again, that level 8 didn't resemble first quest, and it couldn't have been second quest because we have second quest front half. And there's your confirmation right there. Yeah. It is second quest first half. We've got New York.
So that's what you call it. I call it like the anteater, the aardvark, with the long nose. Maybe an elephant.
Sure.
The leftovers.
I could definitely see that.
Names for those.
Hyo did pick up the Triforce out of level 3 and bailed. Cantaloupe has,
key block 3.
Not really a key block. Yeah, he was key block.
Wow.
Don't spend it all in one place. I think this must be the most deluxe poverty seed I've done commentary for maybe ever. That is disgusting. 129.59. I want to see door per penalties be 25. That
no.
Yes.
Mean.
Yes. Now,
Imagine finding 2 of your 3 large secrets and having $120. Like, what the heck?
right. Now,
Ugh.
here's what I'm thinking. That screen that we saw earlier that I thought was a door repair penalty was actually not a door repair penalty. It was either a hint for the white sword item or where the magical sword was. 1Q8 does not burn on Cantaloupe's screen. He is heading for the coast. We'll be able to see what the coastal item is, but Hyo has found level 9.
Your starting raft was required. Interesting.
Wow.
That's-
A raft block level 9 in vanilla level 4. What did we
you see
find on
that
the coast?
item?
Nope, I was too busy talking about the raft.
Red ring. So,
That's nice.
Players will find that very valuable. Nobody is too good to pass up the red ring. So,
Yeah, if we find the ladder, I think, especially if this ends up being another one of those Wizrobe laden seeds that gives runners problems, the ladder is going to be all that much important, even if it's not a ladder required seed. But we already know it's a ladder required seed because we were ladder blocked out of level 1.
Yep, that's right.
Yeah,
There's a candle. Okay, cool. So just in time to start using it on the dead woods. I don't think that really affected Hyo's routing at all. That's great to see.
Yeah, so both of our runners have
might
the
want to go
blue
hit the fairy
candle.
fountain. Ooh.
Yeah, half a heart, pea hats, able to dodge him, get to that cave, and finds some more money. Gets a medium for 29. Cantaloupe thought about playing the casino at 41 rupees, but decided to do.
Now, they call this screen Death Armos for a reason.
Yep.
I didn't even have a chance to say it.
You didn't even have the chance to say it. You commentators cursed in your mind before you could even say it. That's crazy as Cantaloupe finds another quote-unquote large secret. He's up to 100 rupees.
Ooh, yeah. Hyo gets a white sword.
All right, so Hyo and Cantaloupe both have their blue candle, it looks like.
Good. So Cantaloupe is closer to using it on the live woods, the green woods, the east woods. Hyo had a chance to use it on the dead woods, but didn't take that fairy fountain like Cantaloupe did. So Cantaloupe's going to get a whole trove of candle checks done here. Don't know what they could really find. I mean, we found some again. Just to recap the dungeons we've seen: 1, 3, 5, 6, and 8, and 9.
That's correct.
5, 6, 8. So at this point, it's a mere 9 minutes in. We can say we're only missing 2, 6, and 7.
Yeah.
3, 6. Yeah, 2, 6, and 7.
No, 2, 4, and 7. We already saw 6. Remember New York.
Right, yeah. Wow.
Door per penalty, by the way, wasn't minus 25, but it was minus 22.
Rolled up. So yeah, everything's terrible with money in this seed. So let's have some 35 rupee bombs. That'd be great.
Yeah, I was gonna say 30 to 40 price. Just give us the 40. Give us the 40 while you're at it, huh? Just flat on. Put your foot on the accelerator and just make this the biggest poverty seed. And then to top it all off, if we find a bomb upgrade, price 125, 2 extra bombs.
So that Goma there, if we can make that Goma required, then players have to spend money on an arrow.
Yes.
Yeah, there we go.
Let's just pour it on. I love it. We were hoping.
Actually, 1Q8 doesn't have many bomb walls, and that Goma blocks the only way out of the entrance.
Oh, that is crazy.
That might actually be a legitimately required Goma block at the start of a 2Q8.
Oh no, it's shapes.
It's 8 shapes. So there could be bomb walls. There could be bomb walls.
We have
not
to
as likely.
We have to play Find the Bomb Hole. And Hyo is not going to purchase the bait. I don't blame him at this point, considering that money is precious. And, we saw the fake bait block on level 3. There's a heart for Cantaloupe.
3. Yeah.
Yep. So now he's looking for the staircase item. Now, because it is second quest, there's only going to be 2 items in level 1, both on the floor. Level 4 is going to have 3 items with 1 on the floor and 2 behind staircase. And look at this.
Any key. So, yeah, in level 3.
That's great.
Because of the the L shape, both items are on the floor, and there we go. Every other level, again, as you mentioned, except 4, we'll have 1 on the staircase and 1 on the floor. Any key is fantastic to find this early. I don't know where Cantaloupe got the 1 key to go down from this Triforce room.
I think got it in level 1.
Oh, he stole it from level 1 and used it on 3?
Yeah.
Wow.
And
then
keys.
found the any key right behind it. That's fantastic.
You're right. Yes.
Yeah. So when Hyo did that door below the Triforce was locked. He couldn't get to the any key. Wow.
Nope. Well. So Hyo now in level 5. We've got Dark Nuts, and he is going to try a different path. Cantaloupe is going to continue to explore here, and he's going to check the 1Q4 Raspa, but he's got to get through Blue Lionel's. Well, he got hit by not the Lionel beat, but the Zola Fireball, which is actually more beneficial, half a heart versus 2 hearts, and he's going to find his level 9.
So we can see from that 9 entrance position, it's definitely shapes, right? Because you wouldn't
no doubt about it.
Yeah. You wouldn't enter there on any other 9. So.
We knew that because of the starting location of level 8, that there was no way that was the lion.
You're right. Hyo fighting this Dark Nut very cautiously. It's either him or the Dark Nut. Next hit wins.
So he wants to save the room because if you take a death, he's going to have to do all those Dark Nuts over again. Now, let's see how they rolled.
I love doing the save the room strategy myself. It's fantastic. If nobody... Ooh, okay.
They did roll down. Well, we do have some respite on both sides. Look at the price of the wooden arrows. That's the minimum price. We get a nice 25% discount to 60 rupees. And the bombs, half off, a dime a 4-pack. So some relief for our runners.
That's a good corner shop. I hope that's not the rare shop. I hope that shop appears 4 other times in the overworld because I want the players to have bombs everywhere and the arrow if they decide there is a Goma block. Or we can be mean and that's the only one.
Yeah, there's also back-to-back door per penalties in Candle Row, so Cantaloupe's almost broke. He's going to check Vanilla level 1's location, and we'll see if there's anything good here. And just a casino, and he can't even play even if he wanted to play.
Not even enough money to gamble. Wow.
I would probably gamble if I had the 10 rupees, and that's about it.
Absolutely. I gamble if I have less than 30 every time.
Oh, yeah.
Sometimes you can lose it all, but yeah. Why not? Because, at that level, the next door repair is going to wipe you out anyway. So
exactly. You might as well give it a shot and try and win some rupees because, you're going to lose a lot on those door repair penalties. I mean, we're talking, 198 rupees in total.
Yeah, it's not very much free money. Gotta make it up somewhere.
Absolutely.
Hyo here doing this very clever thing with the Dark Nut combat where you strike sideways and it counts because your sword hits the Dark Nut. Well, bad example right to say it, but if you face sideways and strike your sword, it hits the Dark Nut and then they get iframes and you can actually pass through them.
And he can't go back to that room because he's shuttered out. So he's going to have to keep going.
He tried to save it and then he got shuttered out of it.
And then he walks right into a Gliok. Back to start he goes. Cantaloupe now is in that same level 5 and... We said we were hoping for not a catastrophe. Right now, it's not looking very promising. Oh, a clock for Cantaloupe. Nice.
Wow. That's not the last enemy in the room. You can't get the clock this early.
Yeah, come on, game. You can't give him that kind of a break. Well, it can't push because there was a key there, and Cantaloupe doesn't need that key. This is the room that Hyo was trying to clear. We'll see if Cantaloupe fares better.
Yeah, you can see the swing sideways, use the iframe strats. Ooh, bombs.
Yeah,
you drop those 3 bombs really quickly and then make it back to pick up.
Oh my gosh, now he got another bomb drop.
Wow.
That is crazy. He must have hit the 6 and the 8 on his globals because these aren't the bomb dropping group. It's the 1, the 6, and the 8.
Yep. It's taking a bop, so, couldn't have forced either.
Oh, look at this. Hyo gets a clock on the last drop. It's a red herring.
Clock on the last enemy. It never fails.
Nope.
Also affected by the global drop counter, but I don't know it off the top of my head.
And look at this. This room is required to proceed unless you want to play Find the Bomb Hole. I mean...
Oh my goodness. It's a 4-headed Gliok on 4 hearts and wood sword? No.
Good luck trying to get 28 hits on 4 hearts.
Another clock for Cantaloupe?
Wow. Now that's a compass.
No.
Now, can he bomb to the right? This is key. Now that he knows where Zelda is, he's going to try to, he thought, walk through walls. Yes.
That's right.
Oh, that is dastardly. I love it.
Hyo, go back. The Triforce is right there. It's free.
Well, he doesn't know it. He had to clear that room to know that, see.
Yeah. So Hyo must know 2Q shapes because of 3 at least.
Right.
So if he's got a tracker that can show him the shapes of the vanilla dungeons, he must know where he was on the Z and know that there was a room to the right.
Could we have a Dig Dogger block on the item? Bullseye! He gets to strike. What a shot from Cantaloupe. This does push.
There are
will
2
it be the
connectors
item?
and 5.
You knew it.
Also, the rule of 5. The first staircase you find in 5 is a connector.
And the second staircase you find is the connector to the first set.
That's right. Oh, there's 6 for Hyo.
Yep.
See what Hyo does in this one. So yes, I think Cantaloupe's going back to that Triforce now. Yeah.
Yeah, I think he'll be content grabbing the Triforce and bailing.
Yeah, that could be our second or our item stair though, or another connector. Yeah,
It could be. Now, Hyo's in level 6. He finds this H remote room, but it's kind of hard to do combat when all the enemies are on the other side.
Yeah.
And you also have to be careful. We have second quest enemies, so those Stalfos that shoot those beams do the same Lionel bead damage of 2 hearts. Look at this. Cantalope getting the HUD clip.
Wow. Getting a little stuck though.
Yeah, but he'll
I think he was trying to check the screen I call the lighthouse.
Right. Yeah, and he's too. It's nice swag, but it's not going to get him anywhere. So he'll try again.
Yeah. The only time I've seen people really do that would be the Lost Woods. Not the Lost Woods, the Green Woods. There's a spot where it's mildly useful, but it's cool if you're dodging enemies too. You know, most of the time people screen wrap. They'll do it horizontally because it's faster. But
all right, Cantalope's back in 8. Now that he's got the any key, we'll see if he fares better this time around. Oh yeah, we've got this little Goma rock. This is the one that we were talking about.
Yeah, so and we're on the left column, so you can only bomb down on that screen, the start, or right out of the Goma, and that's it. When you try to pirouette. Oh, that's not a bomb wall.
Nope, it sure ain't.
It's not a fake wall. all of our walkthrough walls are going to be in the second quest in the first half.
Correct.
If this bomb wall doesn't open, that's a Goma block.
There you go.
Goma block.
It most certainly is. So bow required. Now, you know what I want? I want the ultimate chain reaction. See, we already have the raft. The bow is going to be required. Now we need the power bracelet to have one of our levels at least, and the recorder to have one of our levels at least.
And the recorder has the level with the power bracelet that's got the bow?
Or vice versa. Or vice versa.
I'm free until 1 a.m. Let's do this.
Me too. I don't have to work tomorrow. Oh, back to start Hyo goes. Cantalope's going to continue to explore. He's going to head towards Death Mountain, it looks like.
Yeah, interesting. He's got 6 bombs, but Cantalope also, I know, knows how to force bombs on a 10 count, so he could probably do it in one take on... No, he's just kidding. He's checking the forgotten spot instead.
Not a bad idea. He's checking these spots first, and our first take any cave, he'll pick up the Harkatard. He is now guaranteed the white sword item if he can find it.
That could be our power bracelet blocked item. Okay, I'm done.
Why not?
I'm trying to make this hard for our players. Why not? It is fun when that happens, though.
Absolutely. So we've got the forgotten spot here, and Red Octoroks, they rolled up. Why not?
Ooh,
nice fairy.
Red Octorok costing a bomb. Money making game at 40.
Ooh. Only lost 2 rupees, but could have gained 31. So it was definitely worth the gamble.
Too,
He could have lost a lot, but hey, in my opinion, that's worth the gamble.
Yeah, it was worth it. Especially, money, starved seed. You do what you got to do.
All right, so
the second take any.
Very nice. A potential Dig Dogger block. Yep.
Dig Dogger's everywhere. Common boss in this seed.
Why not?
Yeah. Of course, when we don't start with the recorder, Dig Dogger's everywhere.
Yep. There's a potion shop, but no letter, so we won't be able to check the prices at this time. But Cantalope is heading toward the potion shop next to Vanilla level 6, and look at the price of those hits. That's 154 rupees. I don't know if we're going to see these runners make the purchase of those hits. They're way out of the way.
Yeah, way out of the way and way expensive. Although, if there was ever a seed where you needed to know where the ladder, bow, silvers, or or recorder is, I mean, there's so much a hint can tell you. You maybe have to do it, although not a question until the book is found.
Nice. You got the bomb dropped at Cantalope in level 6. It's a blue ring shop, but no business there.
So far that blue ring shop is common, and I've only seen one of that arrow bomb shop.
I'm starting to think that's the rare shop, because we've seen multiple candle shops, so there's only one other shop left that we don't really have a good gauge on yet.
Yeah. That would be wild if, bow is required and arrow is the rare shop.
Neither gravestone pushes in this seed.
Wow. All right. The fewer open caves, the better. Keep suffering. All right. More overworld blocks.
Absolutely. So Cantalope is going to head toward the Deadwoods from the southwest, because he's going to be checking those spots.
So these are the spots I wanted Hyo to check earlier in the seed when he died at Death Armos.
Vanilla 10 first.
There could be something here. Yeah.
Yep.
Hyo giving us our first check of the South Coast, I think, though. I'm not sure if Cantaloupe had got there yet.
No, I don't think so. Just a potion shop behind the Vanilla 10 here in Deadwoods. We're going to see
Hyo
2Q7.
Hyo showing us the block clip to do this from the same side. The intended way to do this is burn it from the right side and then walk all the way around multiple screens to enter the staircase from the right. But if you do a block clip here, you can just barely get the fire onto the tree with the staircase. Yep.
Neither one of these burn either. Wow. There must be a lot of recorder and power bracelet spots.
Oh, we found level 7.
Yep, Cantaloupe finding level 7 here and finds the red candle. Go ahead and pick it up.
Well, that's item knowledge. You know, red candle maybe doesn't do a lot of combat. I mean, maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. But
red candle is definitely useful. And look at this, blue Tektites rolled up.
Tektites rolling up is the worst.
3 HP, the blue ones.
Go, give us that shapes map. Oh, okay.
There you go.
That's the map. I'll let chat
you know what?
You know what?
This has potential. We could have a mammoth level 9. This has potential.
Yeah, it does. Because level 8 could definitely fit in there.
Yes.
I could see. So you see that one blank room up under the S in Sector 7? That could be the connector at the start of 8. The entrance could be one room to the left of that, just off the side. And so that Goma could actually be blocking a connector that takes you to the middle part of that 7 that's hollowed out.
Yes.
Yeah, that's probably what's happening.
Oh, I love it. So 22 rooms.
For a huge 9.
Just 22 rooms for the level 7. So level 8 has the potential being huge, and level 9 also has the potential being huge.
Oh, we got a map and a compass real quick in this level, and a floor drop. So we're just looking for a staircase item, and hate to see it, Hyo.
Yep, I mean, he doesn't know it, but that's just another blue candle shop for him.
Yeah. Still, it could be a take any.
Hey,
it could be
there's another quote-unquote bait block, so bait not required tonight.
Yep. As soon as I saw that the most likely bait blocks in this flag set come from, 2Q3.
Yep,
which we also
know it
have.
Isn't. Yep.
Yeah, and we know it isn't, because we entered from above it. Level 7, especially when it's shapes, the bait block picking a random position, there's usually some way out of it or around it. Just a function of how shapes work, In vanilla, they had to build level 7 a very specific way so that the bait block bottlenecked you. But when you build shapes, completely at random, and then put the bait block at random, it's probably not in a bottleneck, so...
There's a reason why we call, 1Q7 33 rooms of pure torture, because it more often than not tends to be a disaster trying to find that item.
Oh yeah. So it's a big help actually to Cantaloupe that he found that floor item early, because it's faster to check for staircase items than it is for floor items. And level 7, like you were just mentioning, is the worst thing to dig. So good for Cantaloupe speed here.
Of course, that last race that we saw, that we had a 37 room level 7, and level 7 can actually be under 20.
Oh wow, yeah. I don't know if I've ever seen it that small. Maybe I've seen this 22. Whoa, that didn't bomb there, Cantaloupe. So that's a virtual segment with the.
It is. It's like level 5 in First Quest. Even though it's a single segment shape, it's segmented by the fact that you have to find the staircase to get to that part of level 7.
Yep. So that's really interesting, because I wonder where that staircase could be. It's such a linear shape here. Every room is connected to every other room by only 2. So must be to the east, but then of course the more linear rooms we have, the more likely it is that there's some sort of a Goma or Dig Dogger blocking.
True. Now, of course, we're just trying to find the staircase item, but we're also trying to find the Triforce as well. Hyo is now at Candle Row, so he's about to find out the good news about both the bomb and arrow prices.
All right. Hyo's going to get a refill here. Is he going to buy the arrow? Now, I wouldn't always buy the arrow before the bow. He does. Okay. So the reason I wouldn't buy an arrow is because, half the time I find the silvers first before I even get my bow.
That's because the game knows. Let's face it.
Yeah, the game knows, right. But if you're combat starved, the arrows can make a huge difference. Although this is a poverty seed, and your arrows are your rupees, and your rupees are your arrows.
True.
So, I mean, you're not going to have many arrows to fire. I mean, it's both. It was also a cheap arrow, like you said. That arrow rolled the absolute cheapest any arrow can ever roll. So, I mean...
Hard to resist when you have a price like that. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Oh my God, we have another Goma. We're gonna have to bomb, otherwise we got a problem with this seed. Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say seed is winnable. Good. Just had to make sure, but seed is winnable so far.
Oh, he's down to half a heart. I'd try and save this room, Cantaloupe, but knowing his abilities, he's not gonna.
Yeah. His abilities and his stubbornness.
Yeah,
he's too good of a player to give in.
Yep, he's been a long-time veteran both of the randomizer and in the vanilla game already. He's got one Pole's voice down.
I was gonna say, but I believe he can kill Pole's voice with a wood sword, no problem.
Oh, he can
the trick
do it.
is,
and he does it, and it's a red herring anyways.
Red herring, wow.
My word.
But did you see that bubble push him into the Pole's voice? And he had,
no! He's gonna have to up an A. He gets shuttered in by a dig dogger. That is disgusting.
Oh, and he's more than 6 rooms away, so all those enemies are going to respawn.
Oh my God, and look at what the white sword item is. It's the wooden boomerang, and Hyo will pick it up. Ah, no breaks for these runners tonight, Catastrophe.
Why is this happening? Why is this happening?
Oh, have fun. Grab your popcorn, get a drink, because this is going to be a long one, I think.
So, that wooden boomerang's actually pretty good, because we're fairly early. Combat is hard. You can stun Lionels with it. You can stun just about... I don't know, anything that can be stunned with a boomerang, it seems obvious. But like, if an enemy rolls down, so, you know, our Tektites rolled up, but if our Keese rolled down, you can actually just kill Keese with them.
Yep. Or anything that rolls below 1 HP. Like, for example, not in this seed, but if Octoroks were to roll to 0 HP, you could kill those with a boomerang.
Yeah, so that a boomerang this early is great. All right, so Cantaloupe had actually walked past the connector to the Triforce the first time, so the death actually sends him in the right direction.
And look, literal Trodongos. Wow. That is a little bit of a sprite swap there on Cantaloupe's side.
Love it. I hope that Troldongo eats his last bomb.
Yeah, it didn't even eat his last bomb.
He did it in this room.
This is insanity here.
The item. That's the push block for the item.
It could be. It could be, but it could also be a red herring.
Could be. Well, we saw another red herring, and I mean, there's got to be a staircase item somewhere, but you're right. It doesn't have to be. Oh, my goodness. God. Nice Trodongos.
This is nice. All right. Well, there's the magical sword. It's at vanilla level 3's location, but we need anywhere between 10 and 14 hearts to grab it. So we could come back to it later, but again, that's kind of far away.
Yeah, and I don't think the Any Roads took you anywhere near here.
No.
Although maybe the recorder could take you back later in the game.
Ooh, well, it's a source of bombs, but not necessarily a great source when they're doing 2 hearts of damage. So, ooh, I thought for a moment he was going to buy it there.
I thought so too. He might go back and kill those red gorillas now, because those are bomb droppers that can give him the bomb he needs to check the bomb cave on this screen.
This tends to not be a bomb hole, at least from whenever I see First Quest mixed overworld. But he gets a bomb. Let's find out.
One. Did he forget? He forgot.
He's
now entered the Lost Woods. Wow.
If that ends up being a key spot, this could be problematic for Cantaloupe.
Yeah, that could still be our white sword item or one of our missing dungeons.
It's not our white sword item. We had found it on Hyo's side. Right. It was in Death Mountain.
I was just talking about that boomerang too, and I already forgot.
That's all right.
But yeah, it could still be something.
I mean, we still have what, levels 2 and 4 outstanding.
Yeah, 2 and 4. Still a miracle that we found all those dungeons this quick with so few of the overworld explored. You know, we've checked none of the recorder spots, none of the power bracelet spots.
Well, we can't because we don't have either of them. Right?
And we've also checked, I think, almost nothing from West Death Mountain. I think Hyo checked one random cave once, and yeah. Oh, let's see what's here at Death Armos. Is it gonna be 2Q2? That'd be vanilla.
Right? But nope, it's another door repair penalty.
Just kidding, door repair.
Yep. So trying to hold on to this money has been difficult. Hyo finding a potion shop, but he has not picked up the letter yet that Cantaloupe did pick up.
Yeah. Wonder what Hyo spending his last bomb on exploration, choosing not to force with it.
Okay, so we found the expensive bait shop. So if we find another one, then we know bombs is the rare shop.
Yeah, unfortunately. I got a feeling that's the way it is, though. I didn't see arrows in another shop either.
All right,
Sorry,
Cantaloupe
not proven. Not proven.
gonna up A and go elsewhere.
I wonder where he's going. He's got bombs. He can check a lot of things. It might be time to dig dungeons, actually. We might need, that recorder, the power bracelet, or the ladder. The ladder opens up 2 overworld spots, don't forget.
Up to 2 overworld spots. It might not open any.
True.
Cantaloupe back in 6.
I wonder, so now he's digging dungeons. You might need some items to beat this siege. You're gonna need a bow and still, except this room. This stupid room. I hope logic doesn't require you to kill everything in this room. It might.
Right.
I don't know how Fred's logic treats kill enemies to open shutters in a moat room, but that's a bit rough.
Oh, it's very rough indeed. So Cantaloupe knows you'll probably need to come back later when he's got a long range weapon like the wand or the bow.
Or potentially the ladder to do a ladder clip, but you're
True.
right. Logic wants you to have a long range weapon instead.
Because not everybody can do clips, let's be honest. I certainly can't.
Yeah. They're hard. Cantaloupe going to the fairy fountain, I guess?
Yeah, it makes
Power
sense.
bracelet? Yeah, I mean, you gotta do something, yeah.
Yeah, Hyo's now in these same spots.
Cantaloupe. Alright, good. So Hyo's getting the information, at least. We know he's not going to find anything here, but he's getting the information that Cantaloupe has about the overworld.
Yep.
Wonder where Cantaloupe is going next. Is this to a particular level, I wonder? We found the levels so fast, I guess I just forgot where they were.
Yeah. Well, he's heading towards the east. I don't know if he checked the second raft spot or not. Or
he got sword beams, so he could do that moat room.
Oh, yeah. That's right.
He did.
Yes.
He got sword beams to. That's crazy.
That's good thinking on Cantaloupe's part. So now he'll be able to clear this room, but he cannot. I'm going to tell you that Tektite's going to make things rough.
Yep. So that Tektite just jumped off the bottom of the screen, which means it's going to randomly reappear on the top of the screen unless it jumps back up, which it fortunately did. And it has a tendency to do a multi-hop when it does do that, and you don't want to see that because it can just unpredictably hit you out of nowhere.
Look at the post of prices. It's practically normal. The seed I did the other day, I said they were comparable prices. This is even more comparable because the vanilla prices are 40 and 68. We've got 41 and 67. That is nuts.
Is that another Dig Dogger block staircase?
Oh, come on, make it happen.
Doing this to us?
Make it happen. Oh, shoot! And he's not shut it in, thankfully.
Yeah, thankfully. Otherwise, you'd have to kill that nasty moat.
Well, no, the bubbles would lock him in place. Bubbles would lock him in place.
Yeah, you're right.
Yep.
Oh, this is a good place to have the any key.
Yes.
Thank goodness he found that first.
Yeah, he doesn't have to play Tour Dormani, but he's got more. He got the stun.
Okay, he got him this time.
Good.
I wonder if he goes back to 3 to feed the troll dongos.
Oh, it was the Triforce.
Okay.
Now,
I maybe checked the key door up 1, left 1, because now you've kind of isolated that one check.
Now, the only problem...
Red candle out of 7.
The only problem with that is he's going to have to clear that room again because now everything resets. And Cantaloupe's like, you know what? Yeah. No.
That's why I would have checked that one last key door up into the left first, then gone back to my Triforce. But,
I agree.
So Hyo in 7. Cantaloupe spent a decent amount of time here. Hyo's already got the red candle off the floor that Cantaloupe also got quickly. There should be a map and compass nearby if Hyo is as lucky or as fortunate as Cantaloupe was. Oh man. Cannot candle those poles voice. The Vire's split. Pancake armor. Goodness gracious. There's so much going on this screen. And a bubble for good measure. Bubble almost helps you by saving the room. But, yeah, it's gonna be kind of slower combat, too. I think, Cantaloupe maybe used some bombs here, tried to reset.
And Hyle's got to be careful. 2 hearts of damage if you touch the bunnies. That's another expensive bait shop. It's our rare shop. The bomb shop is our rare shop.
Wow, that's unfortunate. Or actually, didn't Hyo find the expensive bait on Death Mountain?
That might have been the same one. You may be right, Catastrophe. As Cantaloupe is going to purchase the Pepsi.
Interesting. That was all he could afford, actually.
It was all he could afford, yep.
Despite the close price, he couldn't afford the Coke. That's really funny.
Yep. The close vanilla prices.
Cantaloupe giving us our first look here at West.
The last large.
Big secret. So, what are we going to find here on Death Mountain? Is it 2 or 3? And if it is, I would dig it because everything else has just been a big no.
You mean 2 or 4? It may be none of the above.
Yeah. Could be none of the above. We still have plenty of overworld left, and there are way too many spots for 2 and 4 to be hiding for it to be likely to be here. Ooh, did you see that blue Lionel facing Link right as he scrolled the screen? That's usually certain death. But Cantaloupe reset his
Burn it! Burn it! Yes! He
Yes.
burned it! Let's go! For
Roasted
the beans! Lord Banana says he's saying all bail to Lord Banana there.
Wow. So, Cantaloupe now killing... Interesting. He killed that blue gorilla even though it can't drop bombs. I wonder why. He maybe even knew his global count because then he killed that Lionel and it sure did drop. So
Blue Lionels are in that bomb dropping group. So yeah, that's just experience right there.
Yeah, he could have used the
He is picked off by the gorillas, a heart of damage. He's sent back to start. Yikes.
Hey, Cantaloupe, burn those boomerangs.
Yep. Try to burn those ones, right?
I wonder if Cantaloupe walks all the way back across the world to finish West Death Mountain, or if he audibles and does, I don't know, anything else.
Right. Now, Hyo has found the magical sword location here in Vanilla Level 3, but again, we need 10 to 14 hearts.
It's quite a bit, and God, with all the item blocks we've seen in our dungeons so far, I can't imagine our rights.
This could be problematic. Oh, Orange Lionels rolled down to 2 HP.
That's probably the one nice thing we've seen so far.
Yeah.
Ooh, Hyo sneaks right by. Now, is there something in this bomb spot? Check it for us.
Let's see. He missed
Wrong spot?
Nope.
Correct spot? Nothing in it. Okay.
All right, so Cantaloupe got away with it.
Yeah.
And kind of like what I said, that spot usually doesn't bomb in First Quest Overworld. I mean, of all the commentary I do, that spot never tends to bomb.
Yeah, it's mixed, so it's only got a chance to open, but I agree. It feels less likely than other mixed spots to actually turn into something. Don't know why that is. Maybe just anecdotal evidence. Meanwhile, Cantaloupe back into this 5. He did have the item, according to our Triforce, according to our tracker.
No items.
Maybe wants, but no items. Maybe wants something else out of it.
Yeah, he wants to find something here. We're checking the other raft spot, and that's a docking fee.
If I were Cantaloupe, I would definitely understand thinking that 2 or 4 had to be blocked by something. Your raft turned up 9, but Cantaloupe has done most of the overworld. Hasn't found 2 or 4 yet. Thanks,
with our 4 item in level 5 is the other boomerang, the magical boomerang. So your difference between the 2 boomerangs, the wooden boomerang has a shorter range, easier to control. The magical boomerang has the maximum range, the entirety of your screen, but it is more difficult to control. But they both serve the same function.
Yep. Cantaloupe couldn't even burn that one because he needed the ladder to reach it.
I don't think he would burn the magical boomerang. He's more of an advocate of burning the wooden boomerang.
Oh, he likes the magic boomerang. Interesting.
Well, I don't think he likes either boomerang, but he definitely does not like the wooden boomerang. I can tell you that much.
So that was one of our connectors, as we talked about, down near the Dig Dogger and the Triforce. Those 2 stairs could connect to each other. This could also be a push block. Well, there's a shutter door, so...
Yep, the shutter door might need the block to be pushed to do so.
I started speaking before the screen stopped scrolling. Now there's shutter. Never mind. Well, yeah. If the enemies open the shutter,
3, and now that he's got keys, he'll find his any key.
This is very fortunate. So Hyo choosing to dig 3 because it's 2 items and fairly small, and he is going to get the any key for his keys, which is going to unlock level 6 and everything else. Basically, right ordering the seed because there's. I just noticed that our wall masters rolled to 1 HP, maybe 0. We won't know unless somebody tries a boomerang. Good.
It does push.
There's our push block. Now is this an item or a connector?
Other connector.
So at this point, you take it.
Yep.
And see if it takes you backwards 1 room or down. Takes you backwards 1 room. Thanks. That was the connector he didn't take.
Yep.
So that means the goods are in the bottom half of the Z down by the Triforce.
Sure is. And I told you. Do you remember what I told you? I said, you don't take the staircase, and once you do take the staircase, it's just a connector, and boom, that's exactly what Cantaloupe found.
Yep. That's why sometimes, depending on the seed, depending on the moment, I will take a connector just to rule out the other side of the connector.
Yeah.
You know? Sometimes you emerge in a Dig Dogger room without the recorder, and you're like, well, now I know I don't need that, you know, and it can be a great thing to take connectors just for
And there is the any key for Hyo.
Good. So that's going to help Hyo just do everything.
Yep. So that's all for
how
him.
poor the seed is, you're never going to buy keys, and we've seen lots of key blocks everywhere that Cantaloupe has just breezed through. So that's good. Plus, we haven't seen any muggers yet. The muggers could take keys. Now, Cantaloupe here needs to learn about the fake wall.
No, he knows about the fake wall. That's how he got his Triforce. But I think that might be the only way to get to this room here is to take down Gleeok.
I don't know if he's tried going right, then down, then left. I don't know. Maybe. He's in the room. Maybe he has.
Yeah. Now he's going to drink his only potion here, and now he'll get his beam swords back. So he's going to try to finish it off using that. He's got two of the heads down.
Really fast.
His combat's excellent. He's only got one head left to go, and he needs 6 hits on it without taking the death here. He's in good shape. Very nice fight there for Cantaloupe.
So that'll stay dead now.
This is it.
Just a couple blue dark nuts. Yep.
Now let's see how they rolled. 5, 6, 7. Normal.
Yeah. Good. So this room never drops an item, but it sure can have a push block. And
it's
that's what we're
gonna
see here today.
Yep, this triple bar room is gonna have a push block. It's gotta.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we've seen everything else in this 5. Of course, there's no promise it doesn't connect to the connector 2 rooms to the right.
Well, here we go. And the item, a
power
bracelet. Big find for Cantaloupe with still 2 levels outstanding. Good chance that power bracelet's going to lead us to at least 1.
Yeah. I think we've got, a maximum of 11 recorder spots, potentially less.
Something like that.
And I think a maximum of 7 power bracelet spots, again, potentially less.
Yep. So now we're going to check the Lost Hills.
There's one right here. Why not check it now? It opens. What's inside?
Of course it opens. That one's always going to open. It's a medium secret.
That one's in both quests, right? So anything that's in both quests will always open.
Right.
Anything that's only in one or the other only has a chance to open.
You are correct.
Mm-hmm. Like this one. This one's second quest exclusive.
It does.
Happens to be here today.
That was the Any Roads. Yep, we had seen that on Hyo's side.
Surprised Cantaloupe hadn't done these yet. Because
Cantaloupe
had been on Death Mountain, where 2 of these, if I remember correctly, that's funny. Cantaloupe's going to bomb into the second one and be like, game, what are you doing to me here?
Now Hyo knows he is bow blocked out of progression level 8. 2Q9 does open. It's a casino with 143 rupees, no dice.
However, Hyo, though, bought that arrow. What if that Goma's blocking silvers, or silvers are in 9? Like, that arrow purchase could matter.
Oh, absolutely.
Like my other take any. My other take any, near start. Yeah.
So all your take any's were in the northern region.
This is a push block spot in second quest. This could open today.
Yes, this would have our letter in second quest.
Good memory laws.
Absolutely. I always get this letter when I do second quest. And we have a level. Power bracelet is required. We find level 4. Now we just need the recorder to have a level, and we'll have our chain reaction seed.
Yep. So we're gonna put the recorder in here behind that 4-headed Dodongo in 5. And then the recorder is going to take us to one of our many Dig Dogger blocks where we get the ladder.
Yep, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
And level 4, this is a big find because we're going to have 3 items here, but it is a very large dungeon.
Yeah. It's in the shape of a D.
And it's 30 rooms or something along those lines. It's big. Hey, Zelda's room. Bye, Zelda's room.
Yep, never anything in there.
Yep, and it doesn't drop either.
Nope. Ooh. Easy staircase potential.
Except one thing, they rolled up 2. The orange ones did.
Yeah, of course they did.
Nope, just a key.
Just a floor drop. Normally, small keys are extremely valuable, but we got the early.
That is the worst. Wow. I hate seeing spike traps in that room right there because that is guaranteed damage. 1 heart when you have no jewelry. Back to start Cantaloupe goes, and Hyo sees the magical boomerang on the floor. And even if he wanted to pick it up, he can't because it's ladder blocked.
That's not fair, game. That's not fair. Both the spike traps and the magic boomerang. What are you doing? What are you doing? Hey. So
it's chaos. That's what we're doing.
Pure chaos. Fortunately, because level 4 is a mini level 9 and has so many branching paths going everywhere, Cantaloupe found somewhere else to go. This room could potentially have a staircase item, so Cantaloupe is digging it out, but it's going to be slow. 2 poles voices, the wires split, those won't save. Going to have to do it all in one take.
Yep, definitely.
Quite rough.
He's got one Pole's voice down, and yeah, both the Pole's voices and the legs have a lot of HP.
Yeah, that wood sword only does 1 damage, and I think Likes vanilla have 8. Pole's
9,
voices
I believe it's 9. Yeah.
Wow. So yeah, 3 hits with the white wood sword. Yeah, we got early item book.
Wow.
Take it.
That is interesting, especially when you don't have the wand. Cantaloupe will grab the book here out of level 4, and now he could purchase those hints, and that could be a game changer for Cantaloupe.
Oh, absolutely. He's got so little information on the seed that those hints are going to, even if you get a hint that's like, your least favorite, well, if he gets a hint for the boomerang now, it's going to be useless, but if he gets a hint for, no, actually, everything outstanding is good. The red ring is on the coast. You could get a useless hint for an item you've already found. Pause strats. Getting through here with the bubbles. Nice. But yeah, no, you can get even a hint that's like, wand is an 8. And you're like, well, maybe I want to dig 8 for the wand, but I need my ladder, bow, and silvers. You dig everything else first, So like just good.
Ooh, hey, Patcher Wayne. And Cantaloupe wants no part of him. I don't blame him.
I'd rather see that in level 4 than level 9, so it's good that he randomized into here. Especially in a room I can just walk around it.
Always a breather, this turnstile room for Cantaloupe. Hyo is closing in on finding the power bracelet here, level 5. And look at this, 79 is the price for the bomb upgrade for 3 extra bombs.
Did you see that hesitation? It's like he was thinking, I need to spend my money on something else. And I think it was those hints, maybe an arrow.
Yep. So he's bought the bomb upgrade. I mean, it wasn't for a discount, but we also only got 3 bombs. Well, I was partially right. I was thinking maximum price for minimum reward, but it was minimum price for minimum reward.
I mean,
that was the transport staircase. That was a one-way.
Wow.
Oh, thanks, that is gross. Now, Cantaloupe is done with his level 4 for the time being. I think he's going to purchase some hints.
Yeah, I think so. Yep, that save proves it. So he just saved his game, so he can always retry back here without saving. Yeah, he's going to the hint shop. There's the hint shop, the casino over here.
He needs 77, so he'll either need to get a few rupees or he'll need to retry and then go back again.
2 trips is fine.
Let's see. For 11, Gleeok lurks with the book. Old news. Go figure.
Thanks. You can't even get that hint without the book.
Yeah.
It's like when you read Pedestal, and Pedestal's like, Pedestal has the book. You're like, what are you doing?
22, Aquamentus awaits with the white sword. That is a good hint. So level 1 has the white sword.
We did see it. You could. What was wrong with level 1 again?
Level 1 had some kind of blocks of some sort.
Maybe we just did it too early.
Yeah.
I mean, now
he's going to do the same thing. He's going to drink his potion to try to finish off this Gleeok fight. He's got 2 heads down. But he's taking a hit. The final hit for 44 rupees. Well. The Dongo dwells with the raft. We now know, of course, useless hints just about for Cantaloupe, but level 2, so we know that one of the items is no good. It's one of those seeds.
No! I thought Hyo was going to get it after that potion.
And now
that's awful.
He burns his potion and does not get the Gleeok down. That is disastrous.
But that power bracelet required. Hard required.
Yeah, it's hard required. This is bad news for Hyo.
Yeah, I thought that potion was going to give him the power bracelet. That would have kept him in the race. I mean, not just kept him in the race, but like, it's...
Oh, definitely. I mean, that is a disastrous death there for Hyo. I don't know how many hits he was away, but that's rough.
Yeah, that... So, Cantaloupe, meanwhile, I think has found that second hint shop. I thought it was around here too. Maybe it was actually the. I think it was actually the potion shop down one left one. I know that was the second hint shop. No, it's not in here.
No, we haven't seen any Wizrobes yet, and we haven't seen them in the overworld, which leads me to believe they're in dungeons we have yet to see. So you know what that leads me to believe? Level 9's got them.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. We've seen 5 dungeons.
Another hint shop, and look,
hints.
He's gonna have to go like 3 trips.
3 trips across the world. How much is that information worth? Well, it's probably worth it. I hate to say it, but like the time it would take you to dig one of these nasty dungeons, you want to dig that shape 7, that shapes 8.
Step over the water,
reach the red ring.
Another useless hint. Oh my goodness, I love it.
The book. It gave us a hint for the book. It gave us a hint for the starting item, and it gave us a hint for the coast item. Maximum useless hints.
Oh, I'm loving
these
this.
Helpful hints.
Helpful
then the community
hints.
corrected me. They're truthful hints.
Yeah, truthful hints. Not helpful hints. Truthful hints. So the other day, level 6.
I saw a runner clear Ganon, and then there was a hint for where Ganon's location was. That was Ganon blocked. 1 room off. Again, truthful, not helpful.
Exactly.
So I think Cantaloupe took the any roads to get back here quickly. He's committed to buying all 3 hints, and it's actually like a good play because each of these hints is going to cost him like 45 seconds, but what's it going to cost to find out the hard way? You've just got to do it.
And sail over the water to find the silver. Oh, that means our silver arrows are in level 9.
Yeah, there's only 1 dungeon block.
Which also means bow can't be in level 9.
Right, because we're going to need the bow. That means you have to buy the wooden arrows to get through that Goma.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Gotta.
It's happening. It's happening. Okay, so... Yeah, so level 9 is our only raft block dungeon, so that means you can stop digging as soon as you've got bow, ladder, and now maybe recorder.
Well, the recorder is still a potential, and you know, the ladder is going to get you that red ring.
Yep. Cantaloupe checks this raft spot. Yeah, he wants to see if there's another dungeon besides 9.
He's gonna get hit with that docking fee though.
Docking fee. You can up A out of this quick enough and save your money, which he did not do. Okay,
No.
but you're right. He did retry, so he gets his money back.
Yeah,
anyway.
he wanted to check the spot, then do the retry. And look at this though, I'm finding the ladder.
Okay, wait. So this could change everything because
this could change the race here because now he's got the quadruple damage, and who knows how long it's going to be until Cantaloupe goes back into level 6, and who knows if there is a ladder block that's going to stop us in our tracks. That is a huge find there for Hyo.
So wait, what item is that on Hyo's screen? It's a little bit blurry for me, but does he have a wand?
He does.
Where did he get that wand from? How did I miss this?
I have no idea. Everybody missed it. Where did he get the wand? Floor item in 6. Floor item in 6. And we missed it. Wow. Magical Boomerang, another useless hint. So we had practically 1 helpful hint out of those 6.
Amazing. I can't believe those hints didn't pay off for Cantaloupe.
I can. Because the way this seed's been going. Yeah.
You're right, I can.
Holy smokes. So Hyo finding the goods here in level 6. He just needs to get the Triforce, which Cantaloupe was able to do, so Hyo can do the same thing.
You just go down, down, down. You take this locked door a couple down below. Now, I wonder if Hyo maybe grabs the red ring on the coast, goes back to 5, gets the power bracelet.
He's got to nail this bomb. He's only got 1 bomb left. He's got to nail this shot. He missed. Trolldongo wins again.
That's the one with the Triforce.
That is twice that Hyo has been denied, both in 5 and 6 now, and those are major time penalties. That could hurt him in the end.
Oh, certainly. Well, you can get your red ring in the meantime.
Yeah, he's going to go for the red ring. Yeah, all is not lost. I mean, he is going to get the red ring, and that's definitely going to help his combat, and that might, you know, trigger him to go, oh my god, the Lionel Beam picks him off.
Those Lionel Beams only do 1 heart of damage. Half a heart of damage. You got the red ring.
Half a heart with the red ring. You are correct.
Oh man, why is this happening to our poor runners?
Well, it's the final week. We've got to make it tough for our runners.
Yeah.
You want
to
to qualify for the bracket stages? Here you go. Have this seed.
Oh my goodness. We could save this for the bracket. Oh, that's right. Level 1 was ladder.
So
right, it was ladder blocked on one side and Dig Dogger blocked on the other.
Correct. So either, or both are required. You're correct. But the problem is he's got no bombs.
Yeah. And now he's shuttered in with the Dig Dogger. So he's like, all right, come back after killing more of those Gibdos outside. Cantaloupe buying another blue potion this seed.
Yeah,
that's gotta hurt.
He's conserving his money because you know how precious the money is in this seed. Again, for those of you just joining us, 1, 29, and 59 are our distributions for monies.
And our players have already found 2 and 3 of those large secrets each, and you can see how much money they currently have.
Yeah,
neither of them bought a blue ring or anything fancy. Cantaloupe bought a bomb upgrade, and Hyo bought a wood arrow, which we know the wood arrow is logically required. Of the very rare logically required wood arrow. And this is not that we know where the bow is, not that we know where anything good is. Hyo finding that ladder in 6 has been real interesting because he can now get that red ring on the coast and honestly get
he wants bombs. All right, that's the 3. That's the 3 on his count. He's not going to get bombs here because there's only going to be 5 and it didn't drop anything anyways.
Cantaloupe, meanwhile, killed a 4-headed Gleeok in 2Q5 to get that power bracelet. And Hyo was in the same room and died. Both runners actually used a potion on that 4-headed Gleeok. Cantaloupe won. Hyo just barely lost. Probably just 1 or 2 hits away from winning when he died after using the potion.
Oh yeah, I was going to find that out before I kind of got caught up in a tangent. I'm going to find out. Go ahead and keep going.
Going back. Yeah, and then that power bracelet, of course, has been required. So this has been the seed of everything required. No money, no keys. Really, the only mercy this seed has been the any key in 3 being fairly early, and the rare shop. Now, the rare shop, unfortunately, has our logically required arrow, thanks game, and cheap bombs. But other than that, not nice.
I just checked. Yeah. He was 2 hits away.
2 hits away. Wow. Thank you for looking back at the footage for that. Wow. So, but maybe with this red ring.
But Hyo though still needs to get through the gauntlet. He's got his red ring.
All right, good. You can now take one more hug.
Cantaloupe, meanwhile, is going to purchase the wood arrows. Very good.
He's seen the hard Goma block. He's the one who placed the bombs to let us know it's hard required. So we have a 2Q8, and you enter on a 2-room segment. And the Goma is the only way out of that 2-room segment. So, and Cantaloupe is the person who bought the hint saying sail over the water to reach the silvers. And the only raft block dungeon is 9. So that means our silvers are in 9.
There's some bombs for Hyo.
Good. So now Hyo can get the Triforce out of 6 and maybe also the Power Bracelet out of 5. Go to the Lost Woods.
Nothing's going back to 1 now that he's got bombs.
Okay, now 1 still has stuff in it. We know from a hint from Cantaloupe that there's a white sword in here. Cantaloupe without the ladder can't do the thing.
Cantaloupe's back in 7.
Interesting.
And we've got more Pulse voices. Now, with the wand, he could do the trick, which will do 2 HP of damage plus 1 with the wood sword. So he'll have a chance to get this fight quicker. Plus, he'll only take a half a heart of damage instead of 2 hearts if he does bob into the bunnies.
Yeah, it's pretty good defense. You can go a lot faster, play riskier.
All right, let's see if this pushes. Nope.
This 1 would be a good place to have the bow, actually. We are actually, thanks to Cantaloupe's hints, we are kind of running out of places to put items. We've already placed an item into 9.
There's our friends, the Wizrobes. We finally found them almost 61 minutes in.
They had to be somewhere. So yeah, like what item information are we, the commentators, missing? Because we have the information of both runners combined. We've got 1 item and 1 outstanding. No, we don't. Yeah, yes. White sword. Yeah, 1 item and 1 is outstanding. And we know many of these will be hearts. 1 item and 2 is outstanding because we got a hint for the raft. Nothing in 3. Nothing in 4. It was a book and a heart.
There's just 1 item left because we didn't find both staircase items.
Oh right, yeah. 4 is 3 items. Yep.
Correct. We have to find the other floor item here in 1. We know about the white sword, and there's the compass, but that's useless. We both got the Triforce out of that level. And Cantaloupe gets past the Dodongos this time, and he finds the recorder!
So the recorder was here all along, and he got...
Yep. He got
zero
Dodongoed. Yep.
All right.
So there you go. So right now, Cantaloupe, I'd say, is in the catbird seat in terms of the exploration. All he has to do is find the bow, and he's in Triforce and Go mode.
Yep, because he's the one with the hint for 9.
Now, the only thing is, again, the ladder still potentially could have a block that could affect the outcome of the seed. It blocks the red ring.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't need the red ring to win, but it may help him a lot.
Yeah. And I think Hyo is digging for the second item in 1. We still haven't found it yet. Bo could be on the other side of that ladder block, which would then make the ladder required too.
Yes, you would be right. If Bo is here in level 1, ladder would be required. You're right. As Cantaloupe gets his Triforce out of 7, that'll be his 5th. That'll be all for level 7 for Cantaloupe. So Hyo finishing off the Pole's voices here.
That Pole's voice, got to get back in bounds so we can kill it.
There's a white sword on his feet.
Yeah. Pause the game. What did I get? I've had that feeling before when you get Y-forced by... So he's looking after the white sword. He maybe picked up a heart container I didn't notice.
So Recorder Lake for 1Q7 had a bonus cave, and Cantaloupe went with the heart container.
Nice. So he's up to 8 hearts. Still not really near mags, but needs 2 more to just have a 20% chance at it. Could be worse. If anything,
heart.
It's defense.
We had already seen the second item level 1 was a heart.
Good.
So right now, ladder still may not be required. We're checking the recorder spot here in the Deadwoods. No.
Interesting.
Hyo's back
All
in
right,
the level
Hyo
5
is
now with
going
red
back
ring
in
in tow
five,
and the wand as well.
I'm glad because Hyo doesn't know this, but this is blocking the whole seed. You got to do this. It's really unfortunate you died to that Gleeok the first time, but you got to do this, and you got to go in the 4, and you got to do just everything else. Oh my god.
Cantaloupe is going to check
level 2?
Southwestern spot. Cantaloupe is going to check recorder here, see if it blows. And yes, it does. Do we have a level? Nope. Instead, it's a door per penalty. That's going to bankrupt him. Exactly. Right.
All right. Here's another.
Now he's going to see this compass, and he's like, okay, so now here's where my Triforce is. He's going to check this recorder spot. Nope.
Now, I wonder if that recorder blinking causes him to try to walk the wall.
Right.
Ooh, it's not a lot of health. Did he buy a potion?
I don't think so.
Even for red ring, that's
it does have the white sword because it does 2 hearts of damage. He needs 3 hits with the white sword.
Oh, you're on the wrong side for a Gleeok. The hitboxes skew right, so you always want to fight these things from the right.
And the fireball gets him.
Yeah, there's no such thing as resetting the room on a Gleeok. I wish you could kill 3 heads, walk through a wall, take a breather, go back in.
Yeah, I mean, it works with Dig Daughters, but it does not work with Gleeoks.
Yeah. 1 rupee.
Yep, don't spend it all in one place. Yep.
Cantaloupe somehow not getting sorted by those Lionels while running across the screen to place that bomb. I don't know how.
That is crazy.
Just being kind, just not shooting. You know what? It's probably lag from all the Dodongos all at once trying to shoot. And then, as a result, none of them get a shot off. I feel like I've seen that before. Hyo versus Gleeok, take 3.
Let's hope he gets it this time. Cantaloupe back in 1. Now, he does not have the ladder, but he does have the recorder. Now, unfortunately, he is not going to find his white sword that route.
Well fought, Hyo. Did it from the right side, did everything correctly.
Very nice. Now he just has to take care of these blue dart nuts, and he'll have his power bracelet. He needs 4 hits on each.
Yep, there's a safe way to do these guys from the bottom. You can strike up through the squares. Yep. And from here, you'd be in the middle row. You hit the ones in the top. Just do that. Stay safe. Get your power bracelet. Keep going.
There's the ladder block. Cantaloupe knows if he wants his white sword, he needs the ladder.
Of course, he doesn't know it's the white sword.
Oh, that was dangerous. You know he was on 2 hearts. I mean, okay, he had the red ring.
Yeah.
So he was fine, but it's still dangerous.
Oh, yeah. So now with the Triforce blinking, I bet Hyo tries to...
oh, he's done.
Push, right? He's bombing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Nope.
Okay, so it didn't push. Okay. So the Gliok was 100% required. I think we thought it might be, but...
It was. It definitely was. Because now he has to
walk through.
There you go.
You bombed it. You tried walking through.
He might have forgotten.
Required. Yeah, he must have forgot.
Yep.
It's hard when you're the one playing, because we're commentators. We can just sit here and watch and keep it straight in our heads. Sometimes when you're a player, especially an hour 7 in and you've only got 5 Triforces and you're missing the bow and ladder and you're just like, what is going on, game? You maybe forget that you checked those walls.
Exactly. So Cantaloupe is going to have to think of a different strategy here. Again, we still do not know. No, I think we found everything. No, we have not found level 2. We know that there's a raft in level 2, but we don't know where it is.
Right. And logically, what's funny is that raft in 2 was blocking 9, so we had a real chain reaction seed here. We just
absolutely.
Cut it short because we started with the raft.
Exactly.
Not quite every item in a line, but so far every item's been required except the ladder.
Exactly. Wow. It's kind of hard to believe, right? Because right now we haven't seen a ladder block out of something important on Cantaloupe's side. Now, of course, levels 8
it'll be a 9.
2. Of course.
The ladder block will be a 9. Oh, yeah.
Zelda's room. Chevy.
Why not?
Yep.
I was in chat one day hoping one of our runners would find a ladder block in 9 without the ladder. And then it happened and I felt really guilty.
Yep. I've seen this happen. I've seen it where the seed was ladderless right up until Zelda's room, and then you had to find the ladder. It was a wild goose chase to find the ladder.
Yeah, it's not even that. I mean, it is uncommon, but it's not so uncommon. I can't say I've seen it.
Well, I've seen that
multiple times. Yeah.
Well, I think I've seen Zelda's room be blocked more than a bait block be required. I think I'm dead serious. Bait blocks are really rare.
I think you're right. Yeah, outside of 2Q3, bait blocks never happen. But you know what? This seed does have that wooden arrow required. Not just bow block, but wooden arrow required logic.
Yep.
That's extra rare. I think that's even rarer than a bait block.
Agreed, because sometimes, you have the bow block, but you might have silver arrows in hand already.
Or like silvers were there. You could have done it that way instead. To absolutely force you to buy the wooden
back
arrow.
at 6.
Good. All right. So there's a second item in here somewhere.
No, we've got them both. It's the wand, which was our floor item, and the ladder, which was our staircase item.
I forgot about the wand.
We all did because we didn't see it. The studio audience did, but we didn't. So here in 4, we only, I think, found one. We found, I know, one staircase item. That's all I can remember.
The best part about this moat room is here. The ladder is 1 room to the left.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So you need to take a connector to get to the other side of that moat to get your ladder.
Oh, my goodness. It just dawned on me. It just dawned on me. It's another possibility for level 2.
What?
2Q8 spot. How sinister would that be? Then ladder is required.
Yeah. We've checked so much of the overworld now, it's getting more and more likely. I think Cantaloupe's done everything except recorder spots.
He's not done all of the recorder spots yet, but the possibility still exists.
Your wand is not that way. At least we hope it's not.
Now, Cantaloupe will be able to figure this out. He just has to find the correct path.
So we got to bomb up or walk through wall up. Right. Sometimes bombing it causes it to turn into a walk through wall. I know that's how it works with me. You place the bomb, then you pass right through it, and then you feel like that. Exactly.
Yep. Cantaloupe just
like
did it.
That.
All you had to do is talk about it, and the situation presents itself. Hyo finds his bomb upgrade. He had enough money, so he's also up to 11 maximum bombs.
He's been bomb blocked before, so I bet he appreciates that. Nice fair deal at about 25 per bomb. I'll take that.
Yeah, not the best deal, but far from the worst. It could have been 2.
Yeah, could have been. Right. Pectites in the HUD where you get at
Wow, and he used the
Handles
cable
them in the HUD.
right through. I love it. That was beautiful.
through the door into the HUD, gets the Tektite. Nice.
All right, potential. This might be the potential for that ladder for Cantaloupe. I don't remember what room it was, to be honest with you. We'll see.
It was in the left part of level 6. Remember, it's to the left of that.
Yeah.
So remember that moat room? He had to get sword beams.
That's right. Yes.
The ladder is to the left of that. So we're still looking for a staircase, but it's going to be a connector to take us on the other side of that moat. So
That's right. Now I remember. That's right. Because after he got the ladder, he emerged from the other side of the H moat room. Yep.
And that's when I noticed he had the wand, and I'm like, what is going on?
There you go.
Yeah. So, it tells me that wand.
Ooh. Could Patrick Wayne be blocking that other item?
Good combat by Hyo. I mean, when you've got red ring, you can do anything you want. But
you don't want to get too careless because it's still half a heart with that red ring. It'd be 2 hearts if he didn't have it.
Swinging that sword and wand at the same time, it actually does do double damage.
Yes, it does.
Both hit
Push.
And we got.
Of course. You knew it was going to pay off.
No, it never does.
No.
But the hope is there. You know,
right?
It's fun to hope. Cantaloupe seems to be really stumped on this ladder in 6. I hope he doesn't give up on it.
Yeah, if he gives up on it, that could be a problem. Again, we do not know where level 2 is, and 2Q8 is still a possibility.
Yeah, those would be those river spots that you need the ladder to get into.
Yes.
Cantaloupe potioning?
Oh, maze room. Maze room. He wanted his beam swords back. Guess what? It's the other half of that connector. I forget how many transport staircases level 4 has, but it was the other half of the connector. Of course it was.
Game, just give us our item in 4, please.
Right.
Well, this is the bow. Well, if it's the bow, it's good for Cantaloupe because Cantaloupe has to go back to 4 anyway, just to beat the game.
Yeah, because he does not have the Triforce out of it. Neither player does at this point.
Right. So, whereas like Cantaloupe's ladder in 6 here could have been overlooked for longer because he's got the Triforce in 6. He could think I'm going to 9 without it, He won't miss bow in 4 if it's there. It was that wand. Maybe wand was also in this segment, come to think of it.
Oh, yeah.
Because that segment is actually...
It was not far away from where the ladder was. It was in the same area.
Chat, help me out here. What's going on?
They already told you what I just told you.
Oh, okay. Zal just didn't want to respawn on the other side of that note room. Wand was not far from ladder. Thank you, Tracy. All right.
Somebody's paying attention. All right, so Hyo, now we're going to try this patch out. Oh, I think I got the master one out. That's always helpful. Just needs to finish off the core.
And
there's the map.
So, remind me, was the book in 4 a staircase item or a floor item?
Staircase item.
Staircase, okay. So we're still looking for 1 more staircase and 1 floor.
I believe so.
Alrighty. I mean, this could be it. I mean, look how much faster this combat's going for Hyo compared to when Cantaloupe was in here, Wand,
well, of course, didn't have the wand.
Wand, white sword. Yeah, just doing so much more damage. Plus red ring, he can just be carelessly faster.
There we go.
Push. What is it?
It's his book. Same book that Cantaloupe got, so he'll pick it up. Now, of course, one thing I haven't mentioned yet is now that he has the wand, the book is going to give him a hindrance, as you just saw right there. When it makes contact with walls or enemies, it bursts into flames. And that is generally something that makes combat with the wand more difficult. Korea grumbles with the recorder. That's a big hit for him. That's a big hit for him.
Wow, all the useful hints were free. How about that?
There you go. And there it is. Recorder Lake has level 2. So 2Q3 has level 2 for Cantaloupe. So we have our chain reaction. Now he's looking for his bow.
Yeah. We've found so many items, got so much information, most of it from Cantaloupe. He's digging for the bow in here. He knows it. Oh my goodness, this combat. Grid rooms are very mean for Dark Nuts because you want to fight them on half tiles or at least, a full
A
tile
clock,
away.
though, that's definitely going to help him out. He'll
More
take
clock. Remember earlier in the seed when Cantaloupe got like 2 clocks in a row on 5?
Yep.
Doesn't push.
There's a nickel for Hyo.
Going to the next room. Oh.
Potential. And especially with Manhandler, our first appearance of Troll Handler tonight. Or no, our second. I think Cantaloupe had he had a bullseye. That's right. So we've had
you
a
can be
couple.
forgiven for missing the first appearance of Manhandler because Cantaloupe
We haven't seen many.
really quickly. Yeah.
Hey, speaking of
there it
Manhandler, we
is.
got another one.
That's where they were hiding. They were all hiding an hour 17 into the seed.
All right, let's take a look here for Hyo, and it is a heart container. So now we're looking for the floor item. I don't know if we've seen the other floor item here in level 4, but level 2 does have a staircase item and a floor item, unlike, level 2 in First Quest. Of course, that's a transport. He's got to take a Cantaloupe because the next one you find is going to be your item.
Yeah. Interesting. It only took him 1 room off of where he hasn't been yet.
Go figure. Level 2, of course, does have walk-through walls. It's 1 and 3 that will not have them.
He's actually explored quite a bit of this too. So it's got a vanilla shape. It's shaped like the letter A, and it is
A. Yep.
It's only 3 columns wide. That Triforce is in the center, and I guess he's looking for the floor drop in this room. It's not here.
Yeah, he's looking for the floor drop. Again, he knows that the raft is one of the items, and oh shoot, but he's not shuttered in.
I would have stayed just a second to see if the raft was in
that red
room.
bubble spotted him out. Now he's going to have to hit the blue bubble to undo that curse.
There is a path through that chute room. Yep. Fred always guarantees
it.
But it's
No, a potential ladder block for Cantaloupe.
Ladder block for Bow and 4. That would turn the seat around.
Oh no. Get out. Yes.
Bow over here.
Let's take a look here.
Ladder and recorder block for Bow and 4. Let's do this.
Why not?
Why not? That could have been it. I'm just saying. That's a staircase. Oh no, we're looking for. Well, actually, that could be a staircase or a floor drop.
Well, we're still looking for the floor drop here in level 4 and Hyo left.
That Snake Eyes room could be both, though. It can be both a floor drop and a staircase.
Oh, just missed the 5 pin, but picks up the spare. And hey, that was a stored 5 rupee. That
unfortunately
has no bombs. Yeah, there's the raft. So it was the floor item. Now we're looking for the staircase item. It could be here. No, not with the key.
No. Oh yes, because it could be remove open stairs. That was a standing key, not a kill key.
Aha, right. Yeah. So now,
actually, when you see that, it means there's an item. So
jackpot. Bow. Right. Cantaloupe finds the bow, and right now, again, he's gonna get the. If he can get the Triforce out of level 2, we still have the potential of a ladderless seed.
We do. Neither player has the Triforce out of 4.
No, so neither player.
Hyo got much. Yeah, Hyo got much deeper in 4 with the ladder. I don't know how much of it's ladder blocked because once you start crossing things, Hyo taking the red potion, that's interesting. That heart container would have given him a much better shot at mags, but I guess he figures he'll never be able to afford a potion any other way.
Yes, I think that's exactly what he's thinking there, Catastrophe. He still has a 20% chance, and again, that the magical sword is in a bad spot. He may never check it, which I don't think Cantaloupe's going to check it either.
Yeah, it's in 1Q3 in the bottom left corner of the world. We start over by the Lost Hills. So, yeah, and there's no any roads to get you over there more conveniently. So, yeah, that mags could go unchecked.
And Cantaloupe's struggling with the combat here against these blue dart nuts. He's down to 1 heart. He gets bopped once. There it is.
Good work.
There it is.
Good work, Laws. That was all you.
Absolutely.
Once more.
There it is. I mean, I don't expect that to happen with Cantaloupe, but it did.
No, yeah. Same thing. He's usually very solid. I'm sure he feels that way too.
Yep. So you gotta clear these 6 blue dart nuts to.
He didn't save the room either.
No, he's not one to save rooms.
No, we were discussing that earlier. When it was just 2 Pole's voice, we're like, save the room. He's like, no. All right, well.
You can only take 1 hit. And now, blue dart nuts are in the health dropping group, but the rule of thumb is Catastrophe. When you're low on health, they'll never drop hearts. They'll only drop it when you have max. That's just how it works.
Indeed.
And as I say that, he does
one.
get one, but that doesn't change the situation. He still can
Yeah.
only take one hit. He needs another heart or a fairy to really help him.
Yep, that would give him a second hit.
Correct.
Yeah. His combat is very good, though.
Yeah,
Doing it about as fast as reasonably could be expected in a grid room.
Oh, yes. I always like to joke about grid rooms. I always say, can you survive the grid? Yes. There's a heart. So now he can
play a little more recklessly.
Yep.
I also love fighting Wizrobes in here. That's great.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
This
Especially
favors
the
their
ones.
AI way too much.
Yep.
Okay. Spent both of his free hits.
There it is.
Okay.
He made it worth it. He's got his Triforce out of level 2. He needs to get the 1 out of 4 and 8.
So he's got the tools to dig 8. Well, yeah, he does, because he's got the bow and arrow. But we don't know if there's a ladder block in 4 or 8.
Correct.
Or 9.
9 always that possibility. 9 is shapes.
And Cantaloupe did go back to 6. Cantaloupe had no hints for 6. And no items found in 6, which is why he went back there. However, on his second dig, even though he wasn't blocked from finding the 2 items, he just did a lot of exploration and didn't find them for whatever reason. I don't know what Hyo did differently to get the wand and bow, or wand and ladder, but it worked out great for him because that wand has given him some combat, and the ladder makes everything easier. You know, if you got a room with water in it, you can usually sit on the water and you're pretty safe from the enemies. You know, it's just such a great item to have. Plus, you know, it makes crossing certain rooms faster. Remember that time Cantaloupe got shuttered in with a spike trap and was forced to die?
Yep.
To have a ladder, you can just walk across that.
Exactly.
Yep. You know, so like
Cantaloupe is going back to 8 now with the bow in hand.
Gonna save 4 for last. I see why. Because it's 4. 2Q4 is kind of the worst. Even worse than 7.
Oh my goodness, look at the size of this level 8, and it's segmented.
Yep, so yeah, the Goma was required. We knew that, but it wasn't a segment after all. So name that ink blot, chat.
That is a 42 room level 8. That is a behemoth level 8.
Wow. I mean, but what you said about that small level 7, how many rooms did you say it was? 22?
22, yeah. We go from 22 to 42. That means level 9 is going to be at least 42 rooms. But I think our dream of the brick is probably dead.
Yeah, level 9 probably fits inside that 8 somehow.
Somehow to the right, yeah.
9. Yeah.
It's probably going to be, I'm going to say 50 rooms will be my guess. 50.
Yeah, it seems like a safe guess. Yeah. Factoring in the number of transports there has to be and subtracting from 128, yeah.
Oh yeah, that's definitely a mermaid. No, I'll tell you who that is. No, I know who that is. The hear me out. That's Rudo from Ocarina of Time.
Yeah. Which is also not too far off from a mermaid.
Yeah.
Or fish people. Yup.
Definitely. It's all in the head. The head is what's telling me it's Rudo.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And make what you will of what she's doing. That is all I'm going to say. Meanwhile, back in level 8, Cantaloupe taking care of these Zols.
I hope the Triforce is in that one room segment in the very bottom left corner.
Oh, that would be crazy. All right, here's the staircase. Now remember, there is going to be 2 sets of transport staircases, but that's not one of them. It's a heart container for Cantaloupe. That'll take him up to 9.
Okay. You still need that with green mail.
Now we already know it's going to be triple hearts here in level 8 because we have got everything else accounted for.
Yeah, triple hearts here in 8, and that means 9 will be silvers and a heart container.
Correct.
And thanks to the hint, yeah. It's funny to have full tracker information.
It's very rare,
indeed.
Especially in Heart Shuffle. It is very rare to have full tracker information.
Heart Shuffle makes it even more rare, and what's even funnier is how useless the hints were.
Yes.
But yet. Yeah. Hyo thinking that this room has to be something. It is. It's actually the connector that'll take him down to the Triforce. So he's not wrong for clearing it. And this is the real power of the wand here. It's a white sword that the bubbles can't take away.
Exactly, because something I haven't talked about much here is about the bubble curse. We talked about the blue bubbles that can remove the red bubble curse, but there's 4 other ways you can remove that curse. One is to drink a potion. You can grab a Triforce, go to a fairy fountain, or you can just save your game and just start over from the beginning of the map, and you'll get your sword back. But that's probably not a good option at this point, considering how deep Hyo24 has already dug this level 7.
Hyo noping out of the connector. Gonna check this room, probably be disappointed that it doesn't push, and then will he go right and get trolled like Cantaloupe did nearly half an hour ago, or is he gonna go down and get to see the other 2 rooms, which probably won't also have any.
Those were nice bombs until the last Dartnut decided to be a troll, but still pretty good room there for Cantaloupe.
And there's just a lot of rooms to clear, and he's taking all of them because until he finds a compass or, well, the Triforce that would let him veil, he's just clearing everything, hoping that something gives him the map or the Triforce. And not much else he can do. Hyo choosing not to, so there was nothing in that segment that Cantaloupe got trolled out of. But
Cantaloupe's hoping that room is not the Triforce room.
Yeah, I would pass on it too. Look at these other 30 rooms the Triforce can be in. I'll go back there when the compass says it's there.
Exactly.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Now this room can only be a push block stair, so I don't know why Cantaloupe is clearing it. I think Cantaloupe is familiar with the concepts of drop rooms and triple bar never dropping in any quest.
You have to realize Cantaloupe still doesn't know about the ladder or wand, but it's going to be another heart.
Oh yeah. So yeah, Cantaloupe could have been looking for a ladder here. That's a good point. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, in his eyes, he could have still been looking for the ladder, still could have been looking for the wand. We knew it wasn't because of Hyo finding those items, but in his mind, he doesn't know that. Hyo still trying to get this Triforce here out of level 7. He still needs to get the recorder too, because that is going to gain him access to level 2.
Yep. Now Hyo is out of bombs in the same place Cantaloupe got trolled.
The same exact
That's the recorder.
Place. That is unbelievable. Both runners. Bombless in the room they need to be in to get the recorder. That is just crazy.
And the Triforce. The Triforce is triple Dodongo in one room, and the recorder is triple Dodongo 1 room to the left. And Cantaloupe went in with 1 bomb and missed, and Hyo went in with 0 bombs. Just unreal. It's too bad that that's so deep in 7-2. You've got to scroll.
I don't know if that was intentional
right
or not, but Cantaloupe just locked the room and he bought a better enemy. Unfortunately, guess what? The super ropes rolled up too, because they're normally 4 HP. They're 5 or 6.
Thanks, game.
Yeah, right?
So what rolled down? Red Lionels and nothing else?
Red Lionels, Wallmasters, I can't think of any other items. Orange Darkness rolled to 3. Oh, that's
Thanks,
a
game.
That would be a nice hint, except one thing. We already have the bow, and we needed the bow to get to this room. Thanks, game. Exactly.
But again, that means all the free hints were the good ones. We got a free hint for the recorder in 7, and which Hyo now has, and
big it.
Free hint for the bow in 2. If Hyo decides to go do this 8, you can't because you need the bow to get the hint for the bow.
Correct. Yep.
Thanks.
Yep.
Good. We needed the book to get the hint.
I keep forgetting. Too. What is that? What show is that from again? I hear that comedy horn all the time. Yeah. Probably something. We're still trying to find this Triforce here out of level 8.
Oh man. We don't even have a compass yet.
No. That's what happens when it's 42 rooms. You know what I want? I want the Triforce. No. I want the Triforce or the compass to be in that one room. That's what I want. Hyo gets his recorder out of level 7, just needs to get the Triforce, and he'll be on his way.
Triforce is 1 room to the right. I think those 10 bombs can get the Dodongos. He went in here with 4 and actually profited 6 by doing the stun trick on the Dodongos.
Yep, absolutely. You can profit if you do it right. Oh, Cantaloupe found the compass. Now, he's still trying to find this 3rd item. Again, you can't fault him because he's still short a ladder. But he's not
and that ladder
could
still be required.
As Hyo gets his Triforce out of 7, he's got all of the odd-numbered Triforces.
Interesting. 1, 3, 5, 7. So Hyo's actually not in bad shape here. Yeah, it looks like he's 2 Triforces behind, but 2 is a small level, and he's got that wand, and he knows where the ladder is. It's in his pocket. That's where it is. So Cantaloupe, if Cantaloupe needs the ladder, he's going to have to go back to 6. And Cantaloupe has already isolated that 6. He's been in the 6 twice. And the second time he went in there with all the tools to get the ladder, and he just couldn't do it.
Now, Hyo is back in the area where the magical sword is, and he just picked up the heart container at Recorder Lake. I think he's going to make a play for it.
Oh, yeah. 40% chance I would. I would do it for a 20% chance. You're only a couple screens away. We know there's Wizrobes in 9. We know the seed's been awful for combat. So what do we got here?
Thanks, old man. By a lake is an entrance to death. So Hyo is going to check for mags at 40%. Will he get it? No. Of course not.
Now I wonder about that potion he took earlier, you know?
Chaos.
If he had taken another heart, could we have gotten that?
Maybe.
Mags?
Maybe.
Yeah, he took a potion from his 3rd take any and a heart from his 4th. If he had taken the heart, yeah, it's so hard to say.
Well, it's easy. Well, unless we had a spoiler log, we're never going to find out unless we play the seed. And this seed, I don't want to play. Oh, Cantaloupe was down to half a heart. He clears the blue dark nuts there.
How does that not bomb? So you had to bomb south out of the old man room then?
Yep, you sure did.
And he didn't even try to.
Nopers.
Cantaloupe, you're going to go up, left, bomb down. Okay, maybe you can bomb up from here. Or,
he might be able to. He's got to be careful. He's down to 1 heart.
Yeah.
Who knows what is behind this room? You have to push. There you go. And it's ropes. Well,
this isn't the Triforce room. The Triforce was
I know, but he's still looking for drops. But this is
Oh yeah. Oh jeez.
He got into the wrong spot, and he was cornered by those super ropes, and that's going to send him all the way back.
Yep, death deep in 8. That's time for Hyo.
Folks, I hope you're enjoying the fact that you've been treated to back-to-back what's looking like 2-hour plus seeds.
Man. And it's not from any fault of the players either. This is another anything required seed with huge dungeons and difficult combat.
Oh, absolutely. The combat has been rough. I mean, it's been up there, but
Raft required, Recorder required,
everything's
required.
Everything is required except maybe the ladder. The ladder has the potential of not being required, as we can see on Cantaloupe's side.
Wood arrow required. Thanks.
Yep. Everything required.
Everything required. And this also means that a long dig of shapes 9 will be required to get the silvers, because we know the silvers are in 9.
Correct. And
you don't really want to dig 9 for any items. 9 is huge. Well, we know from doing math that 9 will be about 50 rooms.
I'm thinking about 50 rooms. Could be a little bit bigger, but I'm going to tell you something. You know what I want to see, right? I want to see a segmented level 9 so that they have to contend with 7 sets of transport staircases.
Oh, I like it. I like it. Actually, I think Fred may have actually cut that out because sometimes it could crash if there were too many stairs, which is unfortunate.
I've never seen a triple segmented level 9. I'm thinking that can't happen. I'm not sure though.
Yeah. Unfortunately, the game crashes if you put too many connectors in. I do love to see it, though, but I don't want our runners to get an hour 45 into a seed only to find out it's unwinnable. That would be a shame.
Oh, that would be indeed.
Not happening, though. Not happening.
Now, Cantaloupe has to be careful. We're in a very nasty room here with not just the blue dart nuts, but also the BMOS that make it extra annoying.
This reminds me of a famous room in Vanilla Level 8 called the Blue Lagoon.
Yep.
And
that's
one of the reasons I don't play vanilla. I play randomizers instead, so I don't have to do things like this.
He's still not out of the danger zone yet. He's getting hit by all the BMOs.
Oh, geez.
My word. He doesn't have a red ring. He does not have any jewelry.
Was that the Triforce room or one of the rooms in the way?
No, one of the rooms in the way. Remember, he got shuttered in.
Oh my goodness. Maybe there's a way around it.
Yeah, but for all we know, it could be the drop room. Now he doesn't know, but it would just be a heart container.
At this point, I would take a chance on it. I'm not doing the Blue Lagoon.
I would. And if I was playing it, I'd also be hitting that Gamblematic 9000.
Yeah. I'll make a note. It was here if I missed it. This is where I left the ladder if I need it. Coming back there.
Now, Hyo is
Oh,
about
no.
to find level 2 as he is in the right spot now.
And this will be great for Hyo because it will let him go mode everything. You know, he's going to have the ladder. He's going to have everything.
He'll
Look
be
at his side of the tracker. It's going to be fully lit.
He will be in Triforce and Go mode once he gets this bow out of level 2.
And that's going to help him in 4 and 8 because he's not going to be looking for anything like we've seen Cantaloupe do.
Now, there is one thing he doesn't know. I do not believe he knows about the silver arrows in 9.
Not yet. That said, he's got so much other information, he might be willing to gamble it anyway.
Oh, sure.
Because, you know, he's got both items in 6, both items in 5.
The thing is, though,
both items in 7.
8 has 3 items, and he may play the percentages and dig 8 when he needs to be digging 9. I mean, that's always a possibility, too.
Definitely a possibility. If only he could buy that expensive hint far away from Star. Oh, my gosh. And the one good hint was like 50 rupees on the other side of the world from where we started.
You're correct.
It's over by the grave, and we start in the Lost Hills. But if you buy that super expensive hint, that's all the way across the world, you are well rewarded.
All Masters guard this Triforce here in level 8, and that's what Cantaloupe is doing right now, finishing him off. There is the Triforce. He's just one Triforce away from going into level 9.
Hyo getting a clock for his Wall Masters. That's not the right way to do it.
Always happens. You want a clock in just about any room, but you always get it in a Wall Master room, and you always have to be careful because if you grab it, they stop coming. If you're in a shuttered door room, well, guess what? You're going to have to up an A.
Yep. Why did the developers even put clocks in the Wall Master drop table? Like, really? Why would you do that to us? Game's hard enough as it is.
It's obvious to troll.
Yeah, right? This is why they programmed the up A into the game, because they knew you could get stuck.
So Cantaloupe just needs one more Triforce piece, and it looks like he might be heading there.
Yep. So Cantaloupe, if I remember correctly, only has the book in 4, doesn't have the heart.
That's right.
So he's looking for 2 items in 4, or not. He can chance it and go straight to 9. I bet he wants that red.
Well, he doesn't. Well, he doesn't need the items out of level 4. He knows that the silver arrows are 9. The only thing that could stop him is if there's a ladder block in level 9 of some sort.
True.
Hyo sees the raft, obviously ignores it because you've already got it.
He's already got it. Yeah, it's been a while since I pointed this out, but that raft, by the way, so when you start with an item, it's not...
There's the bow for Hyo.
Gets his bow.
He's now in Go mode. He just needs to get all the Triforces, pick up the pieces, and this one is not over yet. No. Especially if there's a ladder block in 9. That's the thing that could get Hyo back into this race.
Yep, because Cantaloupe will do anything.
And not just that. He's going to have the combat advantage. He's going to have the defense advantage. We believe level 9 is going to have a bunch of Wizrobes. And if that truly is the case, it could make things really miserable for Cantaloupe. Especially...
What if we see a turnaround at the end? Yeah.
Wow. You know, we call level 9 the great equalizer for a reason. You know what would really make it an equalizer? As that was the book, Cantaloupe. Try again. You know what would really make it an equalizer? Is if the silver arrows are guarded by 8 blue Wizrobes, and you have to clear the room. Yes.
Cantaloupe's got the skill to do it, but it would still be slow, and it's hard for everybody.
And especially when they have 10 HP base, they could roll up to 12.
We haven't really killed any blue Wizrobes yet. We've only seen the red ones, killed a couple. They've been hiding.
Yes.
We saw one room in 1 with some red ones. That's all we got. So Hyo here in the room that gave Cantaloupe some trouble. He's just face tanking.
Triforce was Dig Dogger blocked. Oh, baby, let's go. Now it's fine because they both have the recorder, but that's why Hyo could not find the Triforce in level 4 before. It was Dig Dogger block, and now Cantaloupe has all 8 Triforce pieces. He's eligible to go into level 9. I think at this point, he's going to go for it right here.
Oh, yeah.
At 100 minutes in, you got to feel you're trailing.
Oh, yeah, you definitely do. But you know what, though? With all of the blocks in the seed, you may be thinking, my opponent probably also hit all those blocks, too. And with, recorder block, power bracelet block, you might be thinking, well, my opponent wrong ordered that as well, or could have. I would still feel behind. 100 minutes? Yeah. Oh,
yeah. So, Cantaloupe, now he's got money to purchase a potion if he wants to go that route. He's got to
got
get to
just enough.
1Q4. He's trying to find a whistle spot that's going to get him there quicker. Yes, the power bracelet was guarding one of our levels.
Yeah. I think it was, I can't remember. Oh, I can hear the recorder tune now.
It's Final Fantasy.
Mm-hmm.
I always say that when I don't recognize it. It's Final Fantasy.
I don't know this one. I thought I knew all of them.
Oh, it's Super Metroid. It sounds like somebody has solved the puzzle.
Yeah. It's being played at too high of a BPM, but it definitely is Super Metroid.
Exactly. That's how I get fooled by some of the recorder tunes. It's not in the right pitch. It's not in the right tempo. That's how I get fooled easily.
Dun, 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 dun.
Oh yes. Yeah. Now that you do the theme, I can definitely hear what I like to call the murder scene horror theme music. That's what it reminds me of. I watch a crime show, and that's the kind of the music I would expect to hear when the murderer is coming. And here's Cantaloupe, 142.32 into level 9. So he's going to be looking for the silver arrows. He's going to be looking for the silver arrows. He's also going to be looking for... Oh!
That's a big ladder block early. What if the
there
right
is
side...
no workaround, but it looks like there might be.
There's a lot of workarounds. Okay.
Yeah. There is a workaround. At least going north, there's a workaround.
Okay. Yeah.
Cantaloupe can breathe a sigh of relief for the time being.
That could...
Uh-oh.
Well,
Hang on.
Are we blocked off anyway?
Well, that's a
maybe
big
bomb
hint.
left out of there.
Well, that's a big hint in regards to where Zelda is. She's in the northeast quadrant. That's a big hint. The beast awaits in southwest quadrant. These are two great hints for Cantaloupe. Now he just has to hope about the silver arrow hint. Where is it?
Yeah. So normally the hint says the silvers to kill the beast lie elsewhere. But in this case, it's actually going to give him a quadrant, which is, again, rare.
That's not a guarantee because you could also have the old man saying what guards the compass.
Yep. Oh, another Chevy room. So that's the same. That is
the same Chevy room that I think we saw. So he's gonna have to go right. He's got to hope that a transport staircase is nearby. And hey, our friends, the Wizrobes, they're here in level 9.
We promised Wizrobes in 9. We delivered.
We absolutely
delivered
did.
On almost everything else we could have done to these runners.
Now the ladder block is looking. Oh, a clock drop is nice for Cantaloupe here.
I need to see the shape of 9 to see.
Yeah, we need a
where
map.
The most likely. Yeah, we need a map.
They asking ye shall receive.
Okay, so there's lots of places there where a ladder block can happen. So I was going to say, you know what we need nubbins, and we need like little tentacles, and that's got multiple nubbins and tentacles. So, you could put a ladder block below the R, 2 below the C, or 2 below the T, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's a mean ladder block.
Good. That is not good. We need a transport staircase, or Cantaloupe is ladder blocked.
Okay. I mean, fortunately, level 9 is stacked with transports, but is the ladder block real?
By the way, we were close. I said it'd be about 50 rooms, 49 rooms.
Here you go.
Come on, let's see what we got. It is a transport. This should be good for Cantaloupe.
Yeah, if you're looking for item stairs, you take connectors.
Oh, yeah.
Why not?
Oh, yeah. Unless this is what I like to call a patented stealth staircase.
Yep. Did you see that ball not bomb north? So
that's
that means
one-off.
That's another one-off staircase. So every one-off staircase removes the possibility of more staircases getting around ladder blocks, which means it could happen somewhere
else. I got a question. That was a dark room, and it wasn't in its shapes, and it wasn't Ganon. Why?
That is a good question.
I always thought shapes, there was only one dark room, and it was Ganon. Silver arrows for Cantaloupe!
Okay, that's good. So it's not the silver. That'll pose a problem. He's maybe heard the roar, too.
Now he just needs to find Ganon and a way to Zelda. Again, we know that both the northeast and southwest quadrants have the... Oh, no! Another ladder block! Oh, this is bad.
Oh. Can he go left of start? If he can't go left of start, he might need a connector, but he's already explored so much of the southeast.
Yes. Oh, this could be problematic. We're running out of spaces here, Catastrophe.
Oh, we wanted this. I'm not going to lie. We wanted this.
Absolutely.
We wanted this. It's great.
And you know what? This is going to put Hyo back in this race if indeed this is ladder blocked.
Hyo,
he's found the other heart container. Now he does
could get mags.
Right now, it is a 66 2/3% chance based off of the situation. He could go back if he wanted to.
From his point of view, it's 80%, but you're right.
No, because he already checked that 11. And 11 was no good.
Oh, I thought he checked a 10. You sure?
No, nope, it was 11.
Oh, okay. Well, Oh, right. I had it in my mind that he left a heart back at a take any when he took a potion, but you're right. He would have had 12 if he didn't do that.
Correct. Correct.
Okay. Okay, so here's where Cantaloupe needs to go left in order to have a chance.
Well, you can't bomb to the left from here because that's the starting room.
Right. Okay, so if you go right up, you can go above the Chevy. There was an old man above the Chevy.
But he saw that, and then there was another block. He has to go down, and he has to hope.
But you can't go through the start room. That's it. So, wasn't there an old man north of the Chevy? He didn't try bombing left out of there.
No, he was blocked.
Oh. Okay.
So look at the map.
Yeah, I just thought that room, I would say 4, because the ladder block was actually 5 below the E before he actually got into the fat part. I think he can go up one, left one, and then try to bomb left through an old man. Don't ask me how my memory is not this good when I'm playing. It's only this good when I'm commentating.
Exactly.
Yeah, so if he can bomb left here, he gets around both ladder blocks. This is
critical. Can he bomb? No.
That's it. That wall had to open. He's definitely ladder blocked.
Oh, you love to see it if you're in Team Chaos. You hate to see it if you're on Team Cantaloupe.
Right? Good way of putting it. So there is a way he could still find a connector somewhere else. He hasn't quite bombed every magic bomb wall in this 9 yet.
I don't know if he's covered all of the. Wait a minute.
Right, like here, there, for example. So he's gonna try to maximize this 9, and what he doesn't know is his ladder in 6 is actually
It doesn't bomb. It doesn't bomb.
Oh. You know what's unfortunate too is we have information saying that the room 1 south of the S in Sector 9 is a 1-room staircase. Because he took a staircase 2 south of the S, tried to bomb north, and it didn't work. Yep. So even if we find a magic stair over here,
so right now this is his last hope, and if he can't get anywhere else based off of where he is ladder block. Can he bomb south? He can. All right, that's nothing.
That's bombs, thanks.
Ooh, and Patra went. Oh, a potential. This is a potential.
Yeah.
He's got some hope. He's got no hope. He's gonna have to hope to bomb to the right. He does. We are running out of spots. I think we have 1 spot left, 2 spots left.
He'd have to pause. I can't remember what his map looks like. He's been here though.
Yeah, he's already been here.
I think he's done. So he's explored as far as he can in the left Z. I'm going to call them the little Tetris Z pieces. Mm-hmm. He's done the left Z under S and E.
1 spot left. It's below here. This is the only spot he has not checked yet. This is the only spot, but he's got to watch out.
Now he can't get to the Z and the C and the T column.
Correct.
And he was ladder blocked in the R column. So he couldn't.
There's 1 room left. Can he bomb to the right? If he can't, or if he can, and it's not the solution, then that's it. He's checked all the.
Yeah.
It's another one-off. That's it. He is ladder blocked. You have to have the ladder. Hyo's back in this race. This is why we call level 9 the Great Equalizer. He is completely ladder blocked.
And Cantaloupe is going to try to dig the second item out of 9, which is ladder blocked. And he might go anywhere else. He might go to 1 and try to find that ladder. when really the answer, like I said, is in 6, and there's nothing stopping him from taking the ladder in 6. He just mismarked his map or couldn't find it. I mean, it was a bit of a maze.
Yeah,
it is a 2 through 6.
I still don't know how Hyo got it.
Yeah, I don't know either. We were watching Cantaloupe's screen when Hyo all of a sudden had ladder and wand.
But yeah, you see this map. He is completely ladder blocked. There's nowhere else he can go.
He's bombed everything.
Yep. So he has to find the ladder. So, yep. We got the full Monty on the chain reaction seed, and we got the little bit of a tease thinking that this might have been a ladderless seed, but level 9, the reason why we call it the Great Equalizer, we just showed it to you right there. So now going back to no,
I think it was just an input error.
Yeah.
So now is he going to go to 1? Is he going to go to 6? Or is he going to try to dig items out of 7 or 8? No, not 8. Only 8? He doesn't even have that many items left.
Well,
I would bet 1.
Well, there's
1 just makes no sense.
1 makes the most sense to him because, you know, he didn't get the white sword. I mean, 6, he didn't get either item out of 6.
Right. 6 he thinks is probably ladder. He might think ladder in 1 to get your goods out of 6.
Oh, he's guessed right. He's guessed right.
So where did Hyo manage to pick up that connector?
Wait. I beg your pardon. He already knew that 1 didn't have the goods because of the hint about the white sword as Hyo got his Triforce out of level 8. So he's got the right level.
You're right.
But he has to find the way.
I just looked at his pause map. Where is he? Got to go down 2, left 1. Do you remember a long time ago when he got the Triforce out of the south room? And I said, well, now it's going to reset, so you didn't check that locked door.
Yep, that's right.
Is it there? Is it?
Might have been. Might have been. Now, Hyo has to go back because he doesn't have the Triforce out of 6. But I'm telling you what, he's going to start to turn on those afterburners. Yeah. But Cantaloupe, again, already has the silvers.
Right.
Knows which quadrants Ganon and Zelda are in. Just doesn't know how to get
that information, too. The hints for Ganon and Zelda were really close to the beginning. So this is the connector. This is going to give us access to both items.
This will help Cantaloupe get access to both items. Exactly right.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
There's the one on the floor, so he's on the right track to find the ladder.
Up 1 for the ladder. Although there's only 2 rooms you haven't explored left, and they are both left and up, so you can't go wrong.
Well, there's the map for Hyo, which he doesn't need. He's struggling, though, with the ladder clip, but this is not the right way to the Triforce anyways, I don't think. You had to go right.
This will take you backwards into the connector. Yeah, you have to go right, down, down, down.
Yep.
He's been in the room with the Triforce is the problem, and he died in it. Yep. So it was the Dongos. So he needs to actually...
well, he didn't die in it. He lost his last bomb.
Yeah. So he needs to...
There's the ladder for Cantaloupe. Burn it. Come on, burn it. Yeah, there you go, buddy. There you go. And now he is ready to go, and he is in the catbird seat to win this race and make it to the brackets.
Definitely. Props to Hyo for, I'm going to say, coming back, playing solid the whole time, not getting stuck, you know. Slow and Steady almost won the race this time.
It almost did. I mean, if Cantaloupe didn't have the hint about the white sword, he might have still had a shot here. The problem is just not kind of wrong ordered the seed in terms of, you know, the items with the Triforce pieces needed, because that required him to, you know, to do multiple dips. Cantaloupe buys a red potion, by the way, that goes for the Coke. Good choice.
Well, it was actually, he was recorder blocked from the Triforce in 4, but in 6, he was just bomb blocked. And imagine if he had that Triforce in 6 already and he was in 4 now.
Exactly.
It would be a much different race, yeah.
It's still not over. It's how do you get to Ganon and Zelda? I mean, Hyo could still find the path faster. It's possible. Anything's possible.
Yeah. I mean, I think we know that Ganon now just has to be, like, through this locked door. So, I mean, that's one thing. And then how do you get to the top right? Well, I guess you go back to the bottom right corner and cross the ladder block over there. That was Cantaloupe.
And you know why Cantaloupe didn't go for the red ring. He knows time is of the essence.
We're gonna do. There's the Ganon roar. So Ganon is just about anywhere. That's a rupee boss guarding a connector.
So it's either gonna be to the left or it's gonna be up, and he has access to both directions. And ladies and gentlemen, here's Ganon. He's going to need to get 15 hits with the wood sword, and he's got to be careful. A high roll driver is going to knock him out. It's 4 hearts of damage.
Fireballs do 1 heart, so he can
Correct.
take 1 more of those.
Mm-hmm.
Win the 50-50. No.
He's like, no.
Oh, he's got a potion.
Yeah, he did have his. Remember, he did buy the double potion before he went into level 9.
So far, Cantaloupe has drunk 3 potions this seed. What a statistic. Right. Ooh, there's a high roll driver.
Yep, but he does have the all-important stun lock.
Yep. Cantaloupe is a professional.
Oh, absolutely. I must say, considering that it was Cantaloupe, I'm surprised he didn't get the Matthew McConaughey Ganon where he goes, all right, all right, all right. But not this time. So we've got Bacon in the Triforce of Power. So now all he has to do is find Zelda, and he will have persevered through another nasty seed.
Yeah, I would take a connector too, because you're so far away from Zelda, it can really only take you closer. What do we got?
Well, this could be.
Well, no,
unless we can't bomb to the right. Then it's another troll staircase. But it does bomb. He does lose his sword. May or may not matter. There's the compass. Now we know exactly where it is.
He's really close.
Yep.
I mean, nothing can really stop him at this point. It would have to be
nothing is going to stop him because there it is. The shutter door is going to open, and he's going to clock in at just under 2 hours. Zelda was in Ganon's room. Get your GGs out for Cantaloupe. He is advanced to the brackets of the Zelda Randomizer tournament. Oh my goodness, what mayhem!
Cantaloupe in race chat immediately says, "Screw that seed."
Can't blame him.
No. And Hyo has chosen to forfeit. May still play it out, but
I don't blame. I don't blame him to doing that either. This has been a long seed, almost 2 hours now.
Oh boy! Wow. Highlight-worthy race for the season. Indeed, Menace. Indeed.
The official time for Cantaloupe Meet was 1 hour, 57 minutes, and 41 seconds. Unbelievable.
Welcome. And joining us is Cantaloupe. Hello.
Hi.
We were only a couple of minutes away from back-to-back 2 hour seeds. How crazy would have that been?
That would have been crazy. I don't know why that seed just had us going everywhere.
And you needed everything as well. I mean, you needed every item possible except the bait, of course, because when do you need that?
Well, it could have been if we would have spawned in the bottom half of 3.
I know, level 3 had big odds that we could have had the full Monty of every single required item, and the bait block was in a bad spot, but is what it is.
Also joining us, Hyo. Welcome. And GG. Hey.
Well,
thank you. Whatever.
You had to persevere through a real hectic seed, and unfortunately, you both had some problems with not just combat, but also Trolldongo. You both fell victim to Trolldongo in the same level, might I add, level 7.
Oh, yeah. Remember that deep level 7 where the recorder and the Triforce were at the end of the long fork, and you both went there with no bombs? That was great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I knew the silvers were in 9 because I got the hint from the book, and so I was, because it said sell across for the silvers, I was like, well, only 1 level's across there. That's 9. Yep. So, but yeah, the ladder, I just couldn't freaking find that thing, and then I found it in 6. Because 9 was ladder blocked.
Yeah, we were very cless to a ladderless seed, but yes, indeed, level 9 was completely ladder blocked. You could get the silver arrows, but you couldn't get to Ganon or Zelda without the ladder.
Well,
and Hyo actually found that ladder fairly early and got to do a lot of combat with the red ring, and it was keeping you two fairly close.
My thing was I went 15 minutes of nothing, and then boom, I got the ladder, and it was like, oh, this is great. And then it was 30 minutes of, man, I'm doing great now. And then I got stuck again.
Yeah.
Because I literally cleared every dungeon.
Well,
it's amazing how much Cantaloupe got done without that ladder. But you know what, though? It took him longer. It seems funny for me to say that when he's clearly won the race. But, Cantaloupe with wood sword, no ring, You had white sword, red ring, and wand. You were I was gonna say slow and steady wins the race, except you didn't. But you didn't get stuck anywhere. You ran out of bombs in 7 and
Yep.
2.
It was kind of it had to be a right order seed, because the reason why you didn't find the Triforce out of level 4, it was recorder block. Dig Dogger had it.
Yes. You needed everything for the seed. And then of course you both found the rare wood narrow block in 8, just to add to everything else.
It was a seed, I will say. Ryu knows how to roll seeds for Fury.
Yeah, I'm glad my mic was muted, because I think I probably said a lot of things that probably was not speed gaming friendly.
I'm sure. And I'm sure Hyo was as well, because there was a particular Gliok fight that was required to get the power bracelet out of level 5.
We don't have to talk about that fight.
Then we'll just move on.
You both used a potion on it, by the way. You both used a potion on the power bracelet Gliok. You both ran out of bombs on the level 7 Dodongos. It was kind of similar for a lot of the race. Yeah.
I'll say I'm going to enjoy watching this one back, just to laugh at myself.
Oh, and by the way, at Cantaloupe, we had the LOZ Cards Fan 23 special. It was a deluxe poverty seed.
Yes. As soon as I saw that big secret, I was like, oh yeah, Laws is doing commentary. That's why.
Exactly. Yep.
Yep. That's the first
why
thing
does
I
that
thought.
work so often? Sorry.
Laws has probably called probably 30, 40 of my races, no joke, probably more. And I swear every time it is a poverty seed. So once I see his name, I just expect to. Yep.
Never fails.
But yeah, this was an adventure, and then I caught the end of the race before us, and they had an adventure. So yeah, this is, and then earlier today you get somebody getting a sub hour. I'm like, man, it's this rando with these flag sets. I mean, anything can happen, really.
Extraordinarily volatile, absolutely.
Art Shuffle causes a lot of variance, yeah. And Second Quest first half plays entirely different from Shapes or First Quest first half,
Mm-hmm.
You guys got the unfortunate Second Quest first half this time, everything that could have rolled wrong.
Hyo was in my chat earlier as I was practicing and said, I get a lot of Second Quest seeds in this. And I was like, okay. And that's exactly what bloody happened.
I'm 5 for 5 now in Second Quest seeds.
Oh my goodness. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Well, just now ready for Second Quest.
In future rounds, it'll bother you less than anyone else. You must be pretty good at it now. Man.
This is the most Second Quest I played in my life, because I have yet to do a run of Second Quest. And,
really?
Yeah, I have never run.
Surprises me.
I have. Well, I always said once I got the record on any No Up A, I would learn Second Quest. Well, I never got the record, so I never learned Second Quest.
Consider yourself lucky, because Second Quest is a bear to run.
I got many words, and we'll just go with that one. Yes.
Yeah, we'll leave it at that.
But yeah, definitely thank you all for staying up late for this one, considering the last one was a barn burner, and this one was this was like the tornado that touched through here a couple days ago. Yeah.
Oh, you dodged the tornado this week too. Wow.
Yes, I did. Mm-hmm.
Put that recorder down.
Sorry, I can't help it. I was trying to go somewhere.
He's trying to practice.
Yeah, well, they made us play the recorder in 3rd grade in school, so of course I can't. I end up playing the Song of Storms every time.
Yeah, good. Makes me happy.
Well, enjoy your week off, Cantaloupe. It's gonna be nice, I'm sure.
It is what it is. I mean, I didn't even know it was a week off. I'd just rather go right into it and just keep going, But either way, it was good to finally race you, Hyo, because we have never raced.
Yeah. I you know what? This is the one that we can. If we never race again, we'll be like, "Do you remember the one time we raced?" Yeah, never again.
Never again.
Yeah, next
blame
time we
each
hang
other.
out, man, I'll buy us some beers for this one.
Sounds good. I'm coming up to Columbus.
Well, GG on a very trolly seed once again, back to back tonight here on Speed Gaming. But Cantaloupe, congratulations with your victory tonight. That automatically qualifies you into the bracket stages of the tournament.
Yay, I can get knocked out
Congrats.
first round. Awesome.
It's not over for you. It's not over for you yet, though, Hyo24. You still might have a chance to make the brackets, but you're going to have to survive the plan race.
I feel like my luck's good. I'm gonna get the bye. Wait, is there a bye?
Unfortunately, no.
Oh,
So
that's
earlier
right.
today,
Yeah.
the pair up, pair down had to result in the pair up winning to have an odd number of players to get a free bye into the brackets. So the
Wow.
even number of players, everyone is going to have an opponent next week.
As you saw my luck today, I was joking.
Yeah, right. So
I feel like I'm gonna get Sighttown, so let's go.
no, Saitown won. He's 3-2,
Yeah, you don't have to worry
That's
about
good.
him. You don't have to worry about
and
him.
Jay Coper also won. You don't have to worry about Jay Coper.
There you go.
Oh
you don't
man,
have to
that
worry
means-
about Cantaloupe Me. He also. Oh, wait a minute.
Well, okay, so that means I'm either going to get. Okay, I'm calling it right now. I'm either going to get Psytown or I'll end up somehow getting T8 again because TA always beats me. I have yet to beat TA, so maybe that's going to happen again.
Ooh.
Could happen. Could happen.
Yep. I am 0 in like a million against TA. We've only raced like 3 times. I have yet to beat him though. So bring it on. I need my one victory.
Well,
And
maybe
In a
Fred,
there's one
tournament
I've
would
chance.
be
never-
a great place to do it. Yeah.
Yeah, I've never raced Fred either, so I'd like to get him, but I know he went 4-1, so
Well, you know what? 4-1 might be more likely to get matched as a 3-2.
True.
Yeah.
5-0 will get probably one of the 2 and 3 play-ins.
Right, exactly.
Actually, because the ladders are high seed, low seed, you might get your wish. Actually,
Well, there's only 3 5-0s, and there's gonna be like 30 2-3s.
yeah.
True.
True,
So
yeah.
4-1 is likely going to get a 2 and 3 play-in winner. Exactly.
Mhm. And the rest will get the 2. So we'll just have to see. So next week it's going to be only the 2 and 3 players playing each other for the last seeds in the ladder, really, and that's why everybody else has a week off. And I believe those matches are going to be, I think, best out of 3. Is that right? Or are they still just a
Yeah,
single
it's
match?
best out of 3.
It is best out of 3? Okay, good. I'm glad I didn't say that wrong on the air. So Hyo, next week, it's not one and done against your opponent. You have to beat them twice, but on the plus side, they also have to beat you twice. So
Well,
I don't know if that
means,
feels better or worse.
2 seeds of second quest, so enjoy.
Bring your total up to 7.
Yeah.
cool deal. Well, I'm gonna hop off here, guys. I got a
Good, man.
appointment at 9:30 in the morning.
Oh,
I got
man.
meet. So yeah, I'm gonna get a little snack and get some sleepies. But Hyo, definitely a pleasure to race, and hopefully
Oh,
we meet again in some shape or form.
Congrats again on your win today. Well deserved.
Thank you,
Good
man.
luck in your ladder, Cantaloupe. Good night.
Thank you. I'm gonna need it.
All right. Thank you very much. And please make sure you give both of our runners, Hyo24 and Cantaloupe Me, a follow. They absolutely gave it their all tonight and had to persevere through yet another trolley seed. So any final thoughts before we say goodnight?
What a final race for me doing commentary in week 5. My goodness. I can't wait to see what happens in week 6.
Well, it's going to be a lot of fun, that is for sure. But that is all the time we have for the Zelda Randomizer tournament here on Speed Gaming. Again, thank you very much for SeruX for the tracking. Again, thank you very much for both Hyo24 and Cantaloupe Me for partaking in such a race tonight. And of course, thank you very much for my commentator partner, Catastrophe. It certainly was a catastrophe.
Oh my God. Thank you, Laz. It's a pleasure doing commentary with you. You're so enthusiastic and so much fun to share comms with. I love
My
it.
pleasure.
Thank you.
So until our next time here, this is LZ Cards Fan 23. We'll see you again real soon for more exciting coverage of the Zelda Randomizer 2024 tournament right here on Speed Gaming. Good night, everybody.